something.
Are you asserting dominance?
First thing they'll see.
It's the other cameras on.
They just see the back of your head.
All three.
I want to talk to people, but I'm sure there's nobody watching it. So,
just say it's going to be recorded, so.
A representative of Thornton's is definitely going to watch it. It's like, I would love to sponsor
Turn that
them.
right side up.
okay, so hello everybody, hello probably you guys, and
It's me.
tomorrow or the day after when you go take notes and you review it. We're playing at the Strange Realms. We're kind enough to be lent this room, and hopefully you'll enjoy what you see and what we're calling Search for Shards, where we are 6 people going through the Forgotten Realms to acquire these fragments of something that tore the world apart, to destroy what we accidentally unleashed a while ago. So we've been playing for a bit. We're level 14 now, and we're going to go around and describe our characters once, and then we'll describe our characters and do a fun fact. So before every session, every player has to come up with a little something about their character that is sometimes interesting and sometimes terrifying to me, as they have free reign over what they say. All right, so whoever has one ready, just to go.
Everyone's looking at me. Okay. You? Okay. So, being that Darian is married to a drow, instead of your typical human-themed courtships, and so he has gone to more elven equivalents. So, more elegant dances and far more elven posh acts.
What was Darian's race before he died?
Human.
Was a human. Okay, I think that's a good. It's probably strange to hear at first, so you should probably tell us what Darian is.
He is human.
No, like describe
Oh,
yeah. Describe the character.
So, ignoring that.
He's humanson.
Sporting a blonde head of hair at a medium length cut, parted with a mild widow's peak. He has relatively strong facial features, though a fresh shave. He's clad in a gray plate armor decorated with skeleton motifs, spanning from the thighs to below the neck and to the elbows of the armor. The vambraces, shin guards, and pauldrons are decorated with a featureless face. The exposed underarmor is of thick black fabric, sporting a white filigree. His back is covered with a white cloak, now a black scale cloak, with a bright scarlet flame design, giving color to his drab color scheme. And hanging from his belt, an ornate sword hilt with no blade, and a book with a scarlet flame cover.
Look at you with a proper description.
Alright. I'll go next. So, should I start with a fun fact or description?
You should go description first.
Description first? Okay. I am playing Maris, who's a half-elven bard. Lord bard, that is. And he is mid-20s. He has short hair on the sides, blonde, ice blue eyes, a decent tan at this point in his life after spending a lot of time in the water. And that's, yeah, he carries around a lute and wears dark purples and blues and blacks as he travels.
Did he have a tan before the moonshare?
He had a little bit of a tan, but now it's more like...
Very pronounced.
Yeah, very sun-kissed. And my fun fact is that Maris has a very intense morning ritual where he wakes up before everyone. He makes himself some coffee and some breakfast, he does some stretches, and he goes for a mild run, and then comes right back.
When you can.
When I can. Yes. No, I was going for a run in that dungeon. Every morning.
That's instantly what I thought of.
So a run in place.
The dog was real good motivation.
Hey everyone, I'm Anthony. I'm playing Sari, the Warlock Tiefling sorcerer. She is a red-skinned tiefling with golden eyes, and she has like golden dragon scales because she's a draconic sorcerer. She has the golden dragon scales on her skin and stuff. She has orange hair that falls about to like the small of her back. It's braided, usually tied up. and she wears like she's a former pirate, so she wears like blousy clothes and like has a long overcoat and all of that. And she has a number of like accoutrement and like jewelry that's usually gold on her horns and on like just everywhere. And fun fact about Sari, she is a former member of the Sword Coast City Improv Group. She, you know, the Sword Coast City is a pretty renowned improv group along the Sword Coast. And as a former member, she has a lot of pull in that community. Yeah.
It was rather tame.
I think you said that you were part of some kind of water deep.
Yeah, the water deep players, and this is a separate like improv.
The subgroup.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The water deep players is like a
That's like
theater troupe.
citywide.
This is improv like
Across the water.
they're two separate skill sets. She's good at both.
Alrighty, a cool stands 6 feet tall and has amazing posture. He's tan and slightly dirty. He has piercing brown eyes, long dark hair, and almost a samurai bun. Well-made leather armor with accents of dark blue. Some tattoos can be seen sticking out from his armor, but they don't look they look like ink blobs from what can be seen. And his fun fact is he has a plant in his bag, a bonsai tree that he talks to when he's alone and out doing things by himself.
Does it talk back?
And when he uses speak with plants,
What kind of personality does this bonsai have?
it's like my
Probably
hype
pretty
man.
nice, right?
Yeah, super hype man.
That's what you're
Like,
talking to. Has a cool always had good posture?
Akul did not. I mean, through his druidic training is when he got his good posture.
Okay.
Fixing our postures.
Yeah, man, it's awful.
I know, as soon as
No,
he said posture,
I am just a banana shaped man now.
just that dungeon out here.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Gil. I play as Dio the Barbarian. Dio is dressed in essentially half plate and a long, grungy cloak, black cloak with some red wraps underneath all the plate armor pieces, and carries a giant great sword. Short hair, black hair. And his fun fact is he, dealing with his woman, he has became sort of a connoisseur for cups and nice plates and
Like
fine
china.
china, essentially, yeah.
Damn. That does not. That kind of clashes in my head.
You say.
You can pick up
People
the
really
dishwasher.
change.
I know.
They do.
Look at that growth.
Yeah, well, I mean, Dio has had a lot of character development over the course of this campaign, so I figured it would be fitting for him to
No, it's a good one.
do that.
Alright, I'm left. My name is Megan. I play the Grave Cleric Vasily. He is early 20s and scrawny with huge glasses that are constantly falling down his nose. His armor and his mace and his shield all seem far oversized for him. I don't know how he carries them. About medium height, like I said, pretty scrawny, dark hair, dark eyes, sun freckled. And fun fact about him is that he didn't learn to swim until he embarked on this journey with his mentor. And then it was literally sink or swim. He almost drowned, and then he learned to swim.
Sounds kind of like the other members, right?
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
Didn't some of you guys
Yeah.
weren't able to
Dio-
swim?
Dio and
Dio
Thordis
and
both
Thordis
learned how to
had
swim.
Yeah,
I was a
you're
natural.
definitely part of the group.
I was a natural.
I cannot swim.
Okay, so last session we wrapped up a dungeon that I called the Talos Temple, although you guys never heard the name, where you uncovered a lot of lore and other things that I'm sure you guys have kept. Regardless, after fighting Kazeth the Chaos Hound, one of the primordial gods that bit off Tyr's hand. Pretty
Fighting.
sure it's fighting.
Getting our ass.
Fighting. You banished him successfully.
Barely.
And you acquired a lightning shard which came in the form of a spear, which is now currently attuned to and wielded by Dio over there. So, very cool. And after that, I believe you guys immediately gated out of there because you didn't want to be there anymore. So you used the gate scroll.
Just to leave.
I didn't want to stay in that place for a week.
Alright, I legitimately had like more lore, and I'm like, yeah, they're probably gonna like walk around and find it. And you guys are just like, how the hell can we get out of here as fast as we can? And you pull out your gate scroll and you just. Anyway, you guys make it back to the Skag outpost in the Moonshade Isles, which is where your allies are. I think that's where we left off, and we discussed a little bit out of session what you guys wanted to do and things like that. So, at least for now, I think I'm gonna be sitting back here and letting you guys kind of take the reins for a bit. But I'll definitely respond to whatever you guys decide to do.
So, now that we are out of that horrible hellhole, what is the next thing on the agenda, my friends?
Well, first things first is we gotta figure out why the tower host was even in that temple. Anyone have any ideas?
He was doing something with that the shard, the lightning spear thing that we got now.
Yeah.
It was like transitioning power into it or taking. I assume to like murder something immortal, or perhaps, or wield that sort of power.
We definitely initially thought we were helping him.
It could be coincidence. I mean, he could have just happened to be the one who found the shard first. He's there.
It's one thing that I've known. It's never just a coincidence.
And the individual that we briefly fought that got away, he was from Luskin?
Correct.
Yes.
Dio's met him before. We've met his friends.
And what is their relations to the people?
We weren't in like terrible standings. They didn't necessarily like us. However, it was so. Kind of wibbly wobbly, I guess.
I mean, they're pretty cool.
Well, they did torture Dio.
Yeah, they didn't like him, but they liked us.
Maybe not anymore.
I know, definitely not anymore.
To be honest, I don't think they really ever liked it. They were just using us.
I think they liked it.
They found us useful.
Nobody likes you, Maris.
I like Maris.
I mean, I do too. But aside
So
from
now you're
us,
just lying.
And
Don't
why do
talk
they
about
not
yourself
like
like that.
him?
I'm not nobody.
Why do they not like him?
Oh, because he was delaying a ritual to bring a giant dragon out of the ice near the spine of the world.
Yeah, remember the one that we touched to get into the dungeon?
I do remember that.
We found it for them, and then they were like, he was trying to buy us some time so that we could recover our dead friend's body, and they didn't like that.
I see.
So he was a nuisance, and they locked him up in his head for what seemed to him like a while. For us, it was only about a day, if that. But then I had to trade a very nice ring that I really enjoyed.
yeah, you're
for
foolish for that.
Well, I still don't regret it. But
I mean, I don't
would
either.
like to
I'm
have.
saying.
I would like to have both you and the ring as well.
It's okay. We can get him back. We got you back. We get the ring back.
So then we would wish to engage with them.
Yeah, I think that like we should. I'm pretty exhausted. That temple was shitty, and that dog was even shittier. So I just like take a week, just relax, maybe find out some info, talk to smart people, get some cool tuning forks, and then see what we can do.
Well,
I would like to sleep. Take a rest, honestly. Maybe a little vacation, you know.
I want a hot meal. I want a nice that I didn't cook myself.
You're the
Some
cook.
well-cooked meat.
Yeah, but sometimes it gets exhausting. Have you never cooked for a long time and then you just don't feel like eating? No? Just me? Okay.
You know, you just take meat, put it over a spit, it just cooks itself.
So, would we be opposed to taking a boat straight for Luskin? We could get our rest on the bay.
I think we should take a few days here first.
We
I
could.
believe the trip to Luskin was, what, 4 days?
Yeah, just about.
What
A
we
few
can
days here
do,
to start it out.
we can go to Candlekeep. I have something there that I need to take care of. Let someone know that what's going on. And then from there, we can take a trip to Luskin. It's up to you guys. I could always just send a raven.
If we're gonna take on a cabal of liches and like wizards and such, I think it would be best if we, got some friends to help us. Like we're nice people. People like us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Does have any allies to call upon?
Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, we have people who don't hate us, and that's
For sure.
This
There are
is
definitely
next to
people.
me.
Yeah.
Who?
There's the Wave Echo company that we own.
Well,
They don't really know.
We helped out the council high captains in Luskin.
True. Actually, that's a great point.
We the Skag people that were here. We could talk to Dio Brando.
You got in with the Neverwinter army, maybe?
You know nothing.
Ari
I'm
is
just assuming
cool,
Ari and
and
maybe her
my
entire
friend-
strike force.
Yeah, I mean,
Possibly.
we can work that out. Maybe hire them.
She doesn't like me. Maybe someone else should talk to her.
Yeah, she likes me.
There you go.
But yeah, we have friends. We can spend the week relaxing.
The fact that
Talking
it
to
took
people.
you that long to figure out who our friends were is concerning.
Would any of you mind telling me a little bit more about the opposition? Who these wizards are? I know nothing about them.
They are a cabal of liches that reside in Luskin. I think they're generally seen to oversee Luskin in a small way. They're pretty reclusive. What else do I know about them?
I can't remember exactly what you uncovered while you were at Luskin, so I don't know that I'm privileged to tell you.
We just know.
But they did seem to keep to themselves, at least to the public. They,
No one wanted to go near there, right?
It seems like they had a very convenient amount of resources, as they showed when they produced a dead dragon for you. You were asking for the dragon hunt that you went on. You personally came in contact with about 3 liches, but you can assume that there's probably more.
So that's what we know.
Sure, you know things
Yes.
about the ringing game.
I do.
So
Let me see if I can find those notes.
there's liches in the tower. Do they have any interior motives, or they just linger in that tower?
Well, as far as we know, we don't know anything for certain. We know that they wanted a specific dragon.
You know, wizards. They like sit in their tower plotting and like coming up with like schemes and such, and then just some dumbasses just come in and blow them up. That's us. We're the dumbest.
I mean, it could also be connected to that ring I gave them. I cast a spell on it to figure out exactly what it was before I gave it to them, just to know what we were getting ourselves into. And in short, it has the capability of uncovering the location of the Orc of Elental. how that's done was kind of shrouded. It said it needs to be disconnected from the fabric and soon leave. In what way you would do that? I don't know. And keep in mind, everyone, there were Mythlars at the place that we just gave them.
Also was a self-replicating untold army of the undead coming up from beneath.
The ring was also said to preserve the secrets of the Mythlar. So, take that. Maybe he found the location based off of that? Just a rough guess?
I could possibly petition for some help from Talapine, but if there's little to no involvement with red wizards, I'm not sure that they would get him for.
And they would have no desire to stop any lich.
So you roll your check.
I didn't mean to.
They
I didn't know it showed that.
do have an issue with liches outside of the order, but they seem to be keeping to themselves. Little more than a watch post.
You know, I have been thinking, we don't necessarily need to think of who are friends of ours and necessarily who might the enemies of the Brotherhood be. Because not a lot of people like the undead or liches for that matter. So maybe we don't have to be friends with anyone, maybe we just have to have a common enemy.
I mean,
That is a good point.
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly.
So brings us back. I would predict an emphasis.
Well, we need to, I would say, exhaust our resources at this point. See if we can seek out any allies we have. If they want to join us, they can. If not, then I suppose we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Talk to the authorities in Luskin.
That too.
They like us.
Before, now let's say that we do have our resources work. We'll have to get Luskin to join the cause before we can move any of our people into Luskin. Otherwise, it will probably be an act of war.
Do I know, the structure of, Luskin? Is the arcane, involved at all in a way with the, political structure? At least publicly, I guess. I wouldn't know the secrets of it, but
Not publicly.
not publicly. I mean, they are still a powerful group within Luskin. Arguably more powerful than the other members of Luskin, so...
Well, that's one reason why I want to go to Candlekeep. It's a place of knowledge. They might know something that we're missing or don't know. If that's possible.
Well,
Yeah, sounds good. Spend a week, talk to people, relax.
So, we're going to Candlekeep?
I believe so.
Yeah,
Or to Luskin?
It is an accord.
I need to pick up a few things before, but
How far is Candlekeep from Royal Hideout?
It's closer. So probably like 3 days. Say 3.
Yeah.
We can spend. How long is the long rest? 7 days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we can spend like 4 days at the hideout, equipping, restocking, and then for the last 3 days we can sail and then complete the long rest. That way we can. Is that possible?
Yeah.
Okay. That way we could save time, or at least
Mm-hmm.
start moving at the end of our long rest.
During one of those 4 days, I'd like to talk to Dio about the vision I had. Bryce dying.
Dio Brandon.
Dio Brandon, yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody with him for this, or?
Yeah, why not?
So,
Okay, so you catch him at a moment when there's no one in his office, I guess.
I know you have a way of knowing things about magical artifacts and stuff of that nature. Do you know anything of a war involving Titans and the undead? And maybe 6 people, adventurers?
Well, yes. The only recorded use of the shards that Dio was able to find and attune to was to kill those titans, as far as we know. And it seems that you probably uncovered that in the temple, right?
Yes.
And that's what we intend to use it for, to stop this.
I saw a rock be cut in half by a special scimitar and open to the astral plane. Is there any record of what's happened to all these artifacts that have, a giant rock doesn't go missing?
We have record of some of the artifacts. How many of them do you know of?
I probably would know of however many you guys have been talking about. So probably just the one so far.
You're the only one who saw them, so-
I saw the whip blades on
Right.
whip.
Three,
whip,
right?
the three-tailed
the
whip.
spear,
It's
and
the spear that Dio has.
The scimitar, and then I believe just the rock. I saw a female wizard, I believe, or
Yeah, there's the floating focus and the dagger.
okay. So those are the only ones that I've seen.
We don't, you guys.
I appreciate it, but you do.
I totally lost what your question was. I'm sorry.
I'm asking more about their records of what the maybe the time frame of this war that I witnessed, and whatever information I can get from him about what I saw, the rock specifically, and that side of the spine of the earth.
The last records that we had of the usage of these shards was probably in about negative 1,000 BR.
I don't think we will.
And negative.
Negative
I don't think he ever put
1,000,
it.
give or take. Currently, it's 1493 DR. So about 2,500 years ago. Last recorded use.
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
He said about negative 1,000 DR. Currently in the game, it's about 1493 DR.
Okay.
So about 2,500 years ago was the last use of the dagger. Or not the dagger, the shards.
Okay.
And you asked if he knew anything else about the other ones, right?
About the stone specifically, and the forge
The stone.
under the mountain.
We know that men took the shards and forged them, but we don't know where they did it. And as for slicing this rock, that's not anything that we have either. Did you see anything else?
They dragged a titan in it, or something. I assume was a titan.
Okay.
Something almost human-like
Any discerning marks on this rock?
on the rock itself. Just one second.
Well, not just the rock. I'm trying to figure out what you saw.
It all started with me dragging an odd piece of metal down a hallway to a glowing arc, which led me to a blacksmith.
Did you see anything on your way when you were dragging?
I just know that when the war happened, I was closer, or when the rock was cut, it was toward the south side of the spine of the world.
Well, that's pretty general. Did you see anything else?
It wasn't something you recognized. He recognized the angle, right? Like he was somewhat
Yeah,
It was someone in the area of the Neverwinter.
That's what I got. I got that it was from the south.
But it was in the Neverwinter Wood, wasn't it?
It wasn't exactly in the Neverwinter Wood, but it was close enough to where you recognized it. So you can assume that it's somewhere south of the spine of the world and somewhat close to the Neverwinter Wood, but not quite there. That's where the rock is. As for the forge, I don't think I gave you anything. We know that they used the forge to make these weapons, so presumably if we have them, like Dio has, we could alter them, modify them, enhance them perhaps, or make them into something else entirely. We're not too concerned about finding this forge, but if that location's revealed to you, it'd be good to know.
I appreciate you taking the time to answer some of these questions.
Halberd, seeking his great weapon master.
Do you have any idea why I would have a vision in the Talos' temple?
Well, walk me through what happened right before you got that vision.
I got ravaged by the Ravager of Heaven.
Okay, was there anything else around you?
Tesla coils, electricity.
Are you guys in this conversation, by the way? I think.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
Tesla
like
coils.
these big diamond Tesla coil things that that we had to destroy so that the Ravager would be banished to, I don't know, whatever plane he's on. What else is in that hall? Nope, I just remember seeing your bloody corpse.
We were also with, we were by a bunch of undead. A whole entire cavern of undead.
Yeah, it's like a living sea of undead. And
it was just this mind flare.
oh yeah, and there were like lots of runes and stuff, but I couldn't read them. Only Maris could read them because he wore the monocle, so you'd have to ask him. But
Who knows where he is? Probably Suntown.
yeah, he's probably out there working on his tent.
He's in there?
Oh, Maris!
If you want to be in here, you can.
Even the devil.
Dio, would you like to play a round of Dragon Chess while we wait for the
Do
others?
you fill me in?
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking, because you talked to me about
You're
it.
good at that, right?
Dio,
I think so.
is there any chance that the forge could be the one we found in the Wayback Cave?
Seeing as I sincerely doubt it. I really do. And since you have ownership of it, it wouldn't hurt to try.
Yeah.
But I would not get my hopes up.
It's probably
Be a bigger
Mirabar.
deal when you unveil it
It's
first.
probably
Those fucking assles in Mirabar. It's
It always
probably
is.
them.
It
Mhm.
always is.
It could be a mirror bar. It seems that these visions were close to the spine of the world and somewhat close to the Neverwinter Wood.
Yeah, that's the thing. We have no idea where that temple was.
Yeah,
It could have been anywhere. The forge could have been in it.
that's true.
The forge was within a
It could be-
mountain for sure. I know that.
Who knows? We'll never. We don't need to go there anymore.
When you mentioned the undead, he'll like stop and pause and think about it for probably 1 or 2 seconds. Did you guys encounter anything abyssal in nature when you were going through this?
The nearest thing to this we encountered was the Ravager of Heaven, but I wouldn't even say it abyssal.
I mean, there were those like weird demon plant babies.
Those were fey in nature.
Oh, were they?
Yes.
Mind Slayer, the Mind Slayer wasn't.
No. No. Was there anything abyssal that we... The spiders, perhaps.
Well, no, that was like a construct.
Well,
One of them was.
Yeah,
one of
big
them
one.
was, but
All
didn't I
those-
remember that one was kind of connected
Yeah,
to,
it's just spiders.
to Lulth?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I don't remember.
Well, if there is anything abyssal in nature connected to it, and judging by the moving mass of undead that you saw in that last fight, perhaps he was trying to get a vision himself.
I never even saw it.
I don't know if they got the shard from the temple or if they got it from their armory, but he was using it to probably unveil the location of another shard. Which one were you wielding? You said you were wielding one.
When was he wielding the scimitar? I forged the scimitar myself, actually. It was surreal working with metal like that. It started to glow.
This would make sense. We know the Stygian scimitar is in the abyss, but the lair is not known to us right now. Assumingly, he was trying to figure that out too.
I was also sorry. I was also gonna ask if you had any tuning forks, like perhaps for the abyss or sigil. I'm looking to go anywhere now.
You
that
want
I can.
tuning forks for a job well done. Well, here is a little something about planar travel. Now, sigil, unfortunately, cannot be accessed by spells. So,
I knew that.
you can pick one or two, and I'll see what I can do. But sigil is out of my power.
Okay.
I mean, if there's one person looking out there for these shards, there's two people, or at least 7 of us now, including that mind player. There's got to be more. Should we look for each artifact that I saw? I mean, I don't necessarily know if they are the shards themselves, but they are impressive, to say the least. I mean, you've seen what Dio's.
I bet if you just like stand the spear up and let it drop, it'll point us to the next one.
That is, Cool would be so about trying that.
It's like a dowsing
I'm
rod.
down.
Just like a dowsing rod.
I'm not there, so
There you are. I thought you said you were there with him.
No, me and
It's just such a strange.
Darian.
I just said it wasn't on this plane, so you pick it up and you drop it and it points a direction. What does that even mean?
I was thinking like spin the bottle.
We'll put it on the map of the planes. Map of the planes,
Spin the bottle.
and then it lands on the right plane.
No.
Use it like a dart.
But what if
throw
it's on
it
the
in
material
wall.
plane? It's just in the center.
Alright.
Oh,
I'm gonna need something from Nate and Gil. You guys are gonna have to roll a dragon chess check. And then we'll do one more to conclude the game.
I play winner.
16 plus 5.
What is it?
I mean,
going
you are
on with
proficient.
It's an intelligence check. Or wisdom, I think.
Which one do you
Being
want?
wise. Do you think chess is more of a it's an intelligence?
yeah, it's an
I think
intelligence
it's
check.
Yeah, okay, intelligence.
Intelligence plus 2.
Or you can just do a dex check and cheat.
If you guys feel that you should go look for more shards, that's completely within your grasp, but I'll tell you right now that we don't have very many leads. So I wouldn't be able to aid you that much on it, but if anything comes in, we'll relay that to you.
I mean, Candlekeep would be a hell of a place
You know
to
who
start.
has leads? Cabal of Liches.
You're not wrong.
I
But
appreciate you.
Candlekeep might as well.
That's what they've
And
been
they're
doing
not
all these
a
years.
Cabal of
Nerds
Liches.
gathering info. We just come in, kill them, and take their info.
I can also contact the Church of Agma.
Are you planning on taking on the host tower in their own tower?
I mean,
Do you know how liches, what their greatest advantage is on all of us?
like planning and time and
Time.
shit. Yeah.
Planning.
Being smart.
So to go into their tower itself, where there's probably no phylacteries, and you would...
Yeah, maybe we should go for the factories first.
Right, now we're thinking, right?
That's why I'm here.
It would be a death sentence. And I would be very sad, as you guys are a very talented bunch. And you guys frankly get results.
First facilities.
Even bad results
Watching
are
you guys
results.
play chess.
I mean, do you have anything for us to do? I know we have plans currently, but
You get back to me in a couple weeks and I might have something.
I do need to
Maybe
pick
more
up some
information
material.
pertaining to the shards. Right now it's my number one priority, as I do not know how long Shantae can hold down that one in the Golden Fields. We need a way to thwart them as fast as we can.
I appreciate you taking the time to answer our questions.
Of course. Right now I'm waiting on information from other people, so you're not taking up any of my time.
Gio, do we have access to the stores? I need some things. As in, not like
Just give
as
me
in
some
components.
things.
I don't need to take.
Well, if you need things, go put it on those people downstairs.
Oh, yes.
They know what they're allowed to give and what they're allowed not to give, and that's none of my concern.
Can we get like a slip or something?
I said, go talk to them.
I leave it. I'm like,
Avengers,
I'm
get
gonna
your
get some
Avengers.
tuning forks. Come on, Maris.
I need some rubies and a bunch of ice.
Okay, so you're down in the storage. How about everybody else that's not here? So that's going to be Dio, Darian, and Vasily. What do you guys want to do?
I was watching chess.
Okay, let's conclude
They're
that
just,
test.
they're just having a little mini tournament. Little mini tournament.
I'm the audience.
Roll that d20, boy.
But seriously, I'm playing the winner.
We're not there. We're getting stuff in
The
storage.
first one I rolled since I'm proficient with
I say as I walk by the
Yeah.
store.
16,
Dragon
I was
test takes a long
17.
time.
I have a +2 to intelligence.
+1. So
They're
like
playing
20,
speed dragon chess.
22,
And
and then this one was a 7.
So part of being proficient in dragon chess is that after you play a game, you can gain a little insight into the other person. So when I come back to you, I want you to have a little insight that would be somewhat related to how someone plays chess. And it can even be, it doesn't have to be super interesting.
Okay.
But you guys will have to reveal something
He's
about your
reckless.
personality.
He's reckless.
Okay, and you guys are, what's the facility name again? You're just
Watching them play.
Alright. Are you proficient in it?
Yes.
Okay, then you can get
Nice.
one from both.
You're picking up stuff on both of them. Look at all these insights.
You don't have to come up with two, just one, but she'll like know both of them in character. Okay, so you guys go down to the same stressed woman who I had forgotten the name of, so we're gonna give her another one. She's gonna be Italia, who is currently doing inventory as you guys come back up. Oh, it's good to see you guys are back and in one piece. Congratulations.
Yeah, it's great to see you.
I haven't been out of this room in a bit, so
That is
I wouldn't expect
unhealthy. You should really take a break.
I would. You're right.
You deserve it. You should treat yourself better.
I should, but I
I
won't.
should.
Every time we see you, you look progressively worse.
Well, in that case, if she puts down everything, I think I'm going to take a break now.
No, wait.
Right,
wait.
first, after. I want a cool tuning fork first. Though. So
Okay.
just let me in. Just let me behind there, and I'll get them, and then I can.
No, it's fine. You're looking for tuning forks.
Yeah.
I have a couple here, but
Nice.
you're going to have to tell me what you want. I'll see if I
What
can
about
imagine
the Abyss and Eastguard? Maybe Mechanus?
Oh,
Just
back
fuck with some robots.
that's hot. All right. Yeah. Strangely enough, I had like 4, and those were in there.
Nice.
The Abyssal one, a lot easier to get. Mechanus, not a lot of people go there, but not a lot of people come back the same. You know?
That's true.
They're all stick up their ass. Anyway, here's your tuning forks.
Thank you. Bam. Hell
No,
yeah.
I just need. Well, first and foremost, I need just as many rubies as you have. Just as many
Just give me your
You're
rubies.
definitely going to have to quantify something here.
I roughly, if I can have 6,000 gold worth of rubies, I would appreciate it.
Is this for like simulacrum or some
In
bullshit?
part, and
Here,
Force Gate.
I can trade it for 5,000 in obsidian.
I will give you. Yeah.
Because we
You
have
oh
that.
yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
I
let's
mean,
do
We can
we-
do it 1-to-1.
1-to-1.
Okay, so
I'll
we
throw
had
an extra
5,000.
1,000.
So
I'll throw an extra
here we
1,000.
go.
I can give you 2,000 gold worth of rubies. And then that totals to 5,000, I think. Well, we can just do 1-to-1. I'll take 3,000 of the blackstones off you, and I'll give you 5,000 gold worth of rubies. That's all we have.
5,000 gold. I'll take it.
Okay, that exchange happens.
So that was for all the
You have
obsidian,
a-
and am I throwing in? Oh no, we have 5,000, so it's 1-to-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you have a bag of holding I could potentially purchase from you, I need it not to be pierceable.
Pierceable?
Yeah, like I don't want any, like if I were to put blades in it, it can't be cut.
I don't think they get cut from the inside. Generally.
Okay. Is there? Then in that case, is there a bag of holding I can purchase from you?
Yeah, they probably have one. You can just type.
Yeah, we don't have to pay. Like Theo's real cool.
As I have
Full notice.
I'm looking for more.
We don't need to set that precedent that we pay for things here.
Even though we kind of just did.
I know.
Is that everything?
That's all I mean.
Do you have a bunch of ice, or would I have to get that like from like the kitchen or something?
Do you?
I don't have ice in here. It's mostly like physical things.
I
Don't
need-
try to catch it.
Javelin and
Just a standard javelin.
I mean, if you have better than a javelin.
I'm just saying that's definitely what we have.
Oh yeah, I will. Several if you have them.
You get 5 javelins.
5 javelins, cool. And then also potions if you have them as well.
They don't have those.
We're
Well,
out.
not the kind you're probably.
Yeah, done health potions.
We cleaned them out this last time.
Yeah, you guys definitely cleaned them
Yeah,
up.
be more myself.
How many
It's an
of
ego.
you sort
It's
of-
an ego thing. We've also rolled that economy.
Okay, well, if that's all you guys need, I'm going to take my well-deserved.
Yeah, go treat yourself. If you want to just relax in a place, you can. We own a keep. It's right over here. You can just tell them that Sorry sent you, and you can get like free reign basically.
Okay, I might lie, but I'll see. What are you guys doing after this?
I'm gonna get my rubies ground into dust.
Okay. And then she'll walk off.
Oh, I thought that was you.
Oh,
Sorry,
that
that's
was
lack
her.
of voices.
That was her. Oh no, yeah. If you want to party,
Very
I mean,
oversharing.
we're on like some legitimate urgent business, but like at the end of the month, I can invite you, me, Ari, Princess Eliza. We all go on this like planar like bender. It's fun. It's a great time.
Never invited.
Yeah, she comes.
Did you just drop a name?
What? No, she's my friend. I'm the second closest to her in this group, other than you.
And I'm arguably the furthest away.
But yeah, if you want to come, if you're like into that stuff, you can come on us on our like planar party trip.
I hear people are mad back on the mainland about Eliza and your friend who found the shard.
Yeah, it'll blow over. It'll be fine. Because we're gonna save the world.
Perks.
Yeah. They'll recognize us as heroes. I'm gonna have a statue of myself put somewhere important. It's gonna be great.
Okay.
And you can say you know us. It's gonna be wonderful.
Would they know the details of it all?
It would be like a long game of telephone to get all the way to the show. So details might be wrong, but yes, they have details.
I just need to know I'm among safe people here.
They haven't murdered you in your
Yeah,
sleep.
you've been here. You're good.
All
At
right.
least there he is.
Now that insight into each other's chess personality, please.
Am I speaking what he would learn from me?
Yeah, just describe like how you
Darian will attempt to overextend his opponent.
That's what I'm learning from him. Okay. Dio normally likes to play reserve and tries to trap his opponent in essentially ambush.
Or both
You
ambush
both play
and
this. Boo!
It's a long game.
Hey, you guys were gone a while.
Wait, who won?
I feel like 2 or 3 of the moves, you guys do the same move back and forth, and then you just try something different after realizing the other person's too stubborn.
He's not taking
That's in my head right now. Okay, so conversation with Dio.
Ambush predators.
Why
Let's
we
go.
raided the storage room.
So we go down to the kitchen and get some ice.
Okay, yeah, we'll have ice.
Thanks.
Snow.
Ice or snack.
Well, some of them it's gonna be like saltwater ice that's not used for drinks and stuff.
That's fine.
Okay, whichever one you want. They have a lot more saltwater ice than they do normal.
Is there a ship here? Is the wooden judge here? Is there any?
So the wooden judge is not here right now, but there's probably a ship in dock.
Okay.
Goodbye, Big Daddy.
Can I go back to Natalia?
The what?
Wasn't it Natalia? Is that what we said it was? The
Yeah.
sword person?
You'd have to go looking around first, so it'd take you a couple hours.
I'll just go down to the shop.
Down to the storage, the
Yeah.
work.
DM at some point.
So you're there at the door, which is currently closed and locked.
Never mind. I second think it. I second think. I'm like,
He was having some
I don't want to
reckless
piss off
thoughts.
you.
DM at some point, along with this rest, Dio will go to the shop and purchase potions. She's not gonna be gone for long. It's just a day. Or did she like leave for vacation?
I told
No,
her
it's just the day for now.
Chaos.
She's probably arranging a longer.
Okay.
I just want to know if we can get a bag that can just be cold on the inside. A bag that can keep food in.
Like a refrigerator bag.
Yeah.
I thought.
Those bags-
Oh
That's
shit!
good.
A bag of colding.
That's inspiration shit there.
There you go. I just want something to keep my ingredients in. And my ice.
I thought we had one. Didn't we get one that like?
That was probably an Avernus, dude.
No,
Oh,
I think we
it
just
might-
said our food was being refrigerated because we were in the spine of the world. I think that's what that was. Like we didn't have to worry about it being
I thought we got one in that market where we picked up Jason and Mason.
That's honestly where I think we got one.
Okay, then I have one. Never mind.
Yeah, there's some
I don't
orphans
think
that
it
we.
was like interdimensional. I think it was just
Well,
like a chest.
They were like
Yeah.
part of the underground fighting children's league, the UFC, and
I knocked them out.
yeah, he participated, knocked him out.
He was my first one.
He bought the slave. I also
Hey,
bought a
I
slave.
adopted him.
They went
Yeah.
from orphans to being slaves.
They
No, I adopted them.
were
They
slave
were
orphans.
orphan slaves.
Then we adopted them. He adopted them. I bought the slave. He's still an indentured servant for me. He's gonna work
Chaos.
out. He's gonna pay off his debt, but he is in the process, and I'm funding him. It's a good deal. Better than getting beat up by orphans.
He stabbed them.
He
Stabbed
stabbed me.
the other orphans. And Dio.
Okay, so at the Skag Outpost of the Moon check, is there anything else you guys would like to accomplish before catching a boat?
Just the potions.
I also want to talk to the runesmith
like
there.
I don't remember hearing about potions.
Oh yeah, I said at some time during this rest before we leave, when she comes back, I want to acquire
I think they
potions.
said they were out.
They
Out of
don't-
healing potions.
I don't have healing.
Oh okay. Then,
You guys definitely tapped them out last time.
Yeah, didn't you buy like literally every potion from them?
that wasn't
That was
here.
at
Oh, that
another
wasn't
place.
here?
Yeah, that was another place. I never got a chance.
I think that was at
That was
Waterdeep.
Gontagram.
No, Waterdeep.
Altegrim.
It was
Altegrim too.
Was it Gonta?
You do it a lot.
Yeah, you do.
That's where you got the Featherfall crystal.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
It's because he
okay.
gets hit a lot.
Did
And
they
he's
have
always
any
up
potions
with
of
a
heroism?
flesh monster lady. Got some horrible disease.
I think that's a. They probably would.
Okay. Do we
That's
have
good fun.
3 that I could buy?
You can have
Body
two.
horror.
2? I'll buy 12.
Oh yes. Remember that, don't you?
Because I feel guilty just taking something.
All right, you guys. You know, once this like world-ending stuff is out
Oh,
of the
actually,
way,
yeah, you can have
I got some
three.
tuning forks to
Run
the
a
abyss.
moment. We are still in the middle of a new game. Just give us
I'm playing the winner.
Hey, I'm just saying.
another
We can
hour,
take
please.
a week in the abyss, or Mechanist, or Eastguard. Just lots of fighting. It'll be fun. It'll be a great time.
Who won?
Hi.
I run the first game. But
He won them both actually.
Is Mechanus isn't a place of fighting. There's just a bunch of
No,
monsters
Eastguard.
there.
Eastguard is.
Eastguard. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Eastguard is Valhalla basically,
I'm not fishing in it.
Okay.
and Mechanist is weird robots.
I want
the
to
abyss is the
recognize
abyss.
for this game.
How about some dragon dice?
If you win, I'll give you 500 gold with your meat dust.
I'm not proficient in that.
Exactly.
The dice have a name, right? What's
Dragon's
the,
dice, right?
the dice?
Very
Proficient with
good.
dice. I'm pretty sure it's just dice.
Liar's dice. Yeah, I'm proficient in a dice set. There's 3 Dragon Ante, which I
That's-
think is a dice game technically. Or is
I
it
thought
a
it
dice?
was like cards.
Yeah, because anti.
Annie up.
Get out.
But
On our way to Candle Key.
Yes.
Okay.
On our way.
So you guys will arrive towards the
18
shores
to
of
20.
Campo Cape,
3.
where your boat is docked. Imagine that there is a long protruding dock with a lot of boats actually moving in and out, providing supplies to this walled city. that is connected by a small. I don't want to say infamous because that's not what it is, but it's like like the the big medieval castle path over the water kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically jut out and surrounded by water almost entirely. You are on one side of the wall, basically. It's not like open. It's the docks are walled off too. That's kind of what I'm going for.
So it's like a harbor that's walled off out to the ocean a bit.
I was more thinking of like the docks come out and the walls are blocking it up. Like unlike Luskin and
Where it's just open.
where it's more like a U shape, this one's a circle.
Okay.
We're docked and we'll say boarded by one of the Candlekeep guards. Alright, welcome to Candlekeep. Your business here.
Research primarily, I believe, unless you
Come
have...
to see somebody.
Okay. Have you been here in the past?
I have not, no.
No. Would I have something to give them? That I...
Have you been here in the past?
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to tell me. You'd have to say something. I don't think they had anything physical. So you
Okay.
have to name drop.
Yeah, I was
I think there was someone we came up with, but I can't remember their name.
I can't remember it either. It was the wizard. Friend of Eliza.
Let's call her Lashana.
Lashana. Yes. Here to see. Been here before. I know Lashana.
Well, you wait here. We'll bring word up to her, and if everything's good, you'll be allowed to.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine here. Those who have not brought knowledge to the house, well, to Candlekeep, you will not enter until you have them.
I'll sort through all those books I got from the crypt and what's his name? Jaggerdee's. I'll try to find the one that I've read through most extensively, but also seems pretty rare.
Okay, you're gonna have to tell me which one that is.
I don't technically have. I don't know if I
Dude,
have.
you're blown air. Imagine me. Like that book I got from that guy. I give it to him.
Well, I don't think they're generally like named books. I just think there was.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I have like a gist of what was in them though. They didn't have titles exactly, but
Yeah. Maybe just a journal of Jaggerdee's that I've already like noted extensively, because that would be something they wouldn't have.
okay.
I dictate to him the latest edition of Sorry I Scared You, the Sword Coast Horror Podcast.
You can give me a persuasion roll.
Hell yeah.
Straight.
I pull out a notebook and show
Plus
them
10.
I have a.
That's a nat 20. That's 30, baby.
Goodness gracious.
You're gonna alright. I'm gonna come back to you. You're gonna have to tell me at least what that horror podcast was.
All right.
But
nice.
whatever it is, he's just like, holy shit. And then he doesn't even refer to somebody higher up than him or anything like that. He'll be like, alright, Dio, you can wait at the gate. Sorry, you're allowed in right now. And this journal, I'll have to get it reviewed. Probably find out when I come back with you. And what did you have for him?
I pull out a bestiary, like a handmade bestiary, a journal of sorts, and I show them my crude drawings of the best places to pet animals. That
And then everyone
Just
and then everyone
green for
would-
good, no zones in red.
Right. Well, I'll bring this in for review with everyone else.
No, be careful with it, please.
I will.
Do they keep it?
Yeah, we have to give knowledge to enter. Bring some new knowledge.
As I'm staying outside though.
Or just someone. Or know someone.
You can tell
You
them
know-
they're actually dead.
I'm gonna hand. I'm gonna hand Darian a book.
I'm gonna go look at it.
Snacks too. You're hungry.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to know what the book is.
It's a book about the old servants of one of the dead three. I guess we'll go for Jerko.
You will hand him or offer out a book regarding Jurgle.
It'd be an old one.
Oh, I took a book
It is
from.
dusty.
Okay, that'll probably be acceptable.
Did I take a book from the same place?
No, you weren't there.
Okay.
This was before.
I took a book
All right,
from the
give me
place where
1
we
second, and it's
found
convenient
that.
because one of us has stepped out. I need to pull something out.
I should have just gotten a password to Warlock.
What else we got?
I have candy.
Candy!
Sour Patch Kids.
Oh my.
I don't have
I'll
Sour
pull my
Patch Kid
symbol of
probably
Ogma
like
out.
4 years.
goods.
I
My
brought the
shirt.
goods and
Your what?
My symbol of Ogma. You'll appreciate that.
Okay, so what he's looking like, you're just like,
Alright. Drop my necklace out.
you're trying to profile yourself. Sweet. Okay.
Alright,
Well, good news is that everybody except for a cool gave me something that they'd probably be interested in.
a box of white
Alrighty,
cheddar
fair
cheeses
enough.
and hand it to
I
them.
mean, not really. It's vital information. Could save your life one day, but whatever.
Roll to see
They have a
if
very
there's,
different
what if there's a
priority.
rare animal in there that I didn't even realize?
They would not have read it in detail
I know.
with the stack of books you gave them. So, unfortunately, even if there was somewhere in between those pages something secret,
Frick.
I don't.
Do they come back and say that?
Manhandle it open.
No.
Okay.
No,
So
so
it's
it's gonna
like
tell you
that.
the passage. Yeah, they're gonna get some kind of air, like they know what they're talking about.
He's struggling.
It's not far enough down
I took a book from the
split
book where we found
and open the bag.
the gentleman that
And the whole zip part is gone.
he took
Right, I
on the
remember.
ship. Okay.
But I don't remember what the
It
book was
was
about.
See?
it was like nothing like
Call me
weird or
insane.
anything like that,
Oh, yeah.
but there was an ended cat, so I'm gonna say it's a book about notes on the skeletal
Yeah,
cat,
brace.
maybe?
So you have both hands.
I remember there was a skeletal cat
No,
down
it's okay,
there.
it's okay.
I'm
It's like
sorry.
watching Dad get me open up the jar of peanut butter so I can make PB&J.
But, yeah, unfortunately, you're not gonna be allowed.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll wait outside.
Okay.
Patch Kid?
No,
So
thank
you
you.
guys, those of you who I said are allowed to enter in the host tower, are now there, at least in the within the first wall. People who are not entering is who?
I'm probably not getting in.
I'm stuck up.
Okay, so you guys are on the ship. I'll get back to you on what you're doing.
Did we? How long was our rest before we?
You guys have received a long rest
Okay.
upon docking.
Then, on my way here, I would create my simulacrum.
Is that? How long does that take? Is it just
12 hours. I'd have
12
to spend
hours.
night.
Yeah.
There's now 2 Marys.
I can tell I'm gonna get pissed.
I know, yeah.
I'm already apprehensive.
I'll just send them on research errands. I don't have to use them comment. It's fine.
No, I don't care. I want to see what happens. If it's bullshit, it's bullshit. But
Question.
we'll adjust accordingly.
It's a copy, right?
Correct. He has none of my items. I gave him a spare set of clothes. He was naked when he came out.
Came out of where?
But they do have all the same feature stuff.
No.
However,
They
do
don't
they
get
share
it.
personality? Because they would definitely conflict with one another.
I don't know if they share personality. I don't think they do. I don't think that's stated in there.
However, I decide.
He's a little bad animal.
You get to play me.
Alright, I'm warming up too. Okay, so you guys are allowed within the first gate. The entire city of Candlekeep is yours. There's small smitheries and other things where mostly research blacksmithing goes on, namely runesmithing, which is a new art, and as well as large spirals of research labs, and as well as places to keep books and libraries. I'm not sure what you guys are here for, so I'm gonna let you guys take that.
I will. First things first. I will go. Said library available.
Okay, just like the general library.
Did Lashana come? Did she respond to the summons? Not
Hager.
me.
She wasn't summoned. She was asked if you were allowed to go there. If you would like to go to Lashana's office, of course you can.
Okay, yeah. I'll do that.
Okay, so he's going to Lashana's. Everybody else who's within the gate, what are you going to do?
I have a question. Was I able to convince them that my simulacrum was in fact also me, so they could
You could probably tell them that it's a simulacrum. They wouldn't care to.
I'm just gonna see how deep I can get in this library. I'm gonna find the map of the library and find the parts that are like. You probably shouldn't go here unless you have special permission. I'm just gonna try to go there and see
Okay.
what happens.
So you're going to try to get some restricted info.
Yeah, I'm with me and Maris. We're gonna go.
We'll get back to that.
I'm just gonna look around. So, do we know those liches' names? what was it that
I
the guy
definitely
who
had
tortured
notes for someone.
It was like lots of S's and Q's.
Sen Qua.
Senqua was the
the
last
last
one.
one you got.
Was the last one I sent. We had a couple other names too. They were in my previous
Yeah,
notes.
I'll just
Alright.
look, like, see if I can find any information on any of them. Probably not, but
I'll give you the one that I know the name you know for sure. It's
Yeah.
Sudavor, the one who appealed to you guys to do the Dragon Hunter.
Okay.
Sudavor. The other ones I'm not giving to you.
that's fine. I'll take. And I'll just like look up for information on that.
I would have known the it was like the mayor or the governor, the guy when I was in Elijah's office that I had a conversation with.
I know what you're talking about, but I'll have to pull it here. Is that everybody?
I think everyone knows not in yet.
Okay, and those of you on the ship will need to tell me what you're doing. Pass the time.
Is there a guard nearby?
They're available. They're not like standing next to the
Can I
ship.
like call out to one and see if I can purchase things from him? Or is that exclusive to people who have provided knowledge?
They probably do a little bit of bartering.
I
don't know. They get.
I want some javelins.
You're scaring me, dude. You
Yeah,
already have
so
5.
many.
Like, what more do you
I'm gonna summon 8 monkeys. They're all gonna throw javelins.
They've been strong together.
Sure, today.
We don't carry a lot of small arms here, so it might run you a little bit more. A lot of people who come through here aren't looking to buy javelins. Is that okay?
that is perfectly fine with me, yes.
It's going to be a gold piece per javelin.
Okay. Do I have
I know that's like pocket change to you guys, but for this guy, he's like,
That's
he's like,
nice.
damn, bro, 10 times the normal asking
Yeah,
him out for a javelin. Let's do it. So,
Set himself
yeah.
So I'm gonna buy.
What do you
How
want?
many would fit in the bag of holding with my
A lot.
Dude, I don't
Yeah,
know.
javelins weigh
It's a
like
ton.
nothing.
Inventory is
So
so
many.
ton?
So
Yeah.
many.
I'm gonna spend 25 gold.
Okay, you can spend 10.
10 gold. Okay.
I'm not doing this because I'm afraid of the javelins, although I am. Because places have javelins.
Okay.
I am thinking that this place doesn't have javelins to spare.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. So
And
15
they can make them.
javelins.
I know this is light, but since I rolled so high, can like they come in as like features on my podcast?
Yes.
They can.
Who?
Everyone else.
The
They can be voice actors for the other parts of the podcast.
No, I like that. Okay.
It's
But you
about
guys,
the dark
you guys
web
are going to have to come up with.
and
She's
deals with
going to have
law.
to refer to you guys as part of their spooky podcast.
Mhm.
And you guys are going to have to add something to that statement. So, sorry is like, oh yeah, my super spooky podcast about. Did you come up with what it was
Yeah.
going to be about?
So it's about the dark web. It deals with
Great.
law and like these pair of friends who go in and they hear about the dark web and how spooky it is, and they they go and they come upon they start looking into the dark web, and then they have the shared dream where they see this like massive web, and it's like shrouded in. There's a fucking carnival tent. It's like a tent, and then there's this spooky like dryad, not dryad, whatever, drider who is like the gate person, and then next person can add something.
That Strider was iridescent, and not in a normal iridescent purple to green. It was green to red, and along with it being iridescent, there was
When you say iridescent, he just shivers.
Dark web.
Spooky.
So spooky.
Along with that, each web, each spindle of webbing had prongs sharper than thousands of razor blades. That's all I got.
I mean, I was able to get in.
Oh yeah, true. You were.
But I want to add to it though.
Okay, yeah, feel free.
And the Strider had a great affinity of fear. And he would often introduce a simple little concept that would instill a sense of unease, like a red balloon.
I believe.
Yeah.
He doesn't know what a balloon is. He's scared by it.
It is like a little bladder that you fill with air. And you float.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go inside.
And in the carnival, you love to scare things.
You have anything?
Anything you can remember from the movie?
I didn't even see it because I hate clowns. So
It doesn't exist. I'm sure they're bullshitting right now.
Yeah. I just wanted to make my dark web joke. That's all I wanted.
That's as far as I got.
Yep. I was like, dark web, spooky, carnival. It's just no shit.
And in fleeing from the spider or the drider and the razor blade web, there was an additional room outside of the tent that, when opened, just a horrendous amount of blood, like a tidal wave of blood, just like gushed out everywhere.
Iridescently.
Iridescent blood.
That's truly terrifying. I'll need to remember this as best I can. You don't really take oral forms here, but this is the point of an exception.
We'll transcribe it. Well, we can transcribe it.
We all
It'd be best if you guys
float
do.
down
I'll
here.
probably mess it up a bit and leave out some of the details. You say this is based on a true story, right?
Yeah.
I've heard a bit about a carnival.
It's
All right.
not based on a true story.
You guys are
It
welcome
is.
in.
It is a true
You
story.
you should follow my podcast.
I'm gonna lean into sorry. Did he say you heard about a carnival like that?
Yeah. It's a thing. It's real.
Canon.
I thought that was.
No, the dreams are a portal to the abyss,
Next week,
where you can walk the razor-sharp iridescent webs of the dark web and run into lost iridescent, drider, bronze, wise.
Iridescent.
Just we backed up to before you.
So, since that the portal to this carnival would be in the Stephen Kingdom.
While all this is
We
going
weren't
on,
ready for that.
while all this is going on, Dio's just like standing right next to the guard.
Adding to the ambiance.
You're adding a little bit of sound.
Yeah.
I sent you the name of the guy. His name is Salmon Gold.
Seminole.
I think I'm saying it
Salmon
differently now,
Gold.
but that's how it's spelled.
That's how we're going to taunt and tease him.
I think I said Simon, but I could be.
No, it's him.
Salmon Golden.
So you're going to Lashana. You were trying to break into the.
I'm not breaking it. I'm just gonna keep walking until someone stops me.
You're going to try to fake it till you make it into the restricted section. Sorry is perusing the.
I'm just looking for like recent history or like history, someone who like knows history, and then see if they know these, recognize these names.
Darian would follow him and look for any information regarding to the host tower, the arcane. Try to figure out if they involved with Fae at all. Period.
Okay.
Was Shaman Gold? Was he the governor of Neverwinter?
He was kind of like the. What do you call it? He was the mayoral assistant, basically. And as for people who have now been allowed in, what are you guys looking to do?
I'm probably just gonna stick close by to Sari Ramirez. Are you?
It's vastly different. Who are you sticking by? One of them's trying to break it.
Sorry, I
It's
have
up
a
to you.
friend with me, so
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. And Vasily is.
I'm gonna take a different approach. I'm gonna go to. Is there like a fables section?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
like
I only got two.
passed down stories.
Senqua.
Okay,
and
I'm
Su-
gonna try and instead of looking for more information about the liches, I'm gonna look for see if I can find anything that pertains to the weapons that it will describe.
Okay. So let's go with the easiest one for me. It's gonna be Ferris trying to walk into there.
I'm
You got
standing
this.
up straight. I have my symbol of Ogma out. I'm like taking notes. I don't even look at the person as I try to walk by them. I look like a belong here.
What about your summon line? What's he up to?
He's behind me, taking even more notes.
Sure. And they're not exactly standing in front of this section. You can see that it is basically it's like a large oval room when you first walk in, but stairs leading up with different gates and other things, presumably for level specs. So higher up would be more restricted knowledge, probably. The first one, you walk right there.
Is there like signage? Like, is it like saying where I am?
I'll say there's some pretty lights in.
And what does it say? Like, does it say? Like, it doesn't literally say Forbidden Knowledge Room 1, right? It's just like
No, it's mostly divided by time.
time. I'm gonna try to go up to. He gave Dio gave us the date. I don't remember it in my own head, but I'm gonna try to get to around that time.
The latest use that was reported that he said was -1,000.
Negative 1,000. Maybe.
I'm gonna try to go up there.
Okay, so you're in the -1,000 room on the second level of the restricted section. You are doing what? You're looking for.
I'm gonna try see if there is it like categorized. Like, I'm gonna try to just about like items of legend kind of deal. Like,
Okay.
or maybe notable figures. If that doesn't work, I'd go looking for notable figures that maybe perhaps they weren't noted. The items that they used weren't noticed as these items, but they could have possibly been that, like in earlier years, later.
I'm going to have you roll something in a bit, and we'll see what you get from that.
You should just ask a librarian.
I am.
I'm the librarian now.
I
So-
look for Dewey.
Let's start with sorry.
Mhm.
She is in the general section for.
Yeah. Any information on like Senqua or Sudabor, if like for like famous wizards or something like that, if their names come up, I'll look for like a.
Okay, so you're looking for books particularly.
Yeah.
You're asking a librarian.
Yeah.
What are you gonna ask me as a librarian?
Hey, I'm just looking for information on these like these two like wizards. I don't know. They're not. I don't know how famous they are, but like they're
That's okay. We
liches.
have a lot of names. In here,
They're like
so say
liches
the
now.
names.
Senqua and Sudabor.
And suitable.
Mhm.
And you're looking for books on them?
Yeah, or whatever you can find, really. I
Okay.
just like want to know. I just want to like get a better handle on them, and I feel like the earlier you know someone is like, it's
You can only make a first impression once.
you know like when a person starts out, that's where their like initial instincts start, and that's the easiest way to like look for weaknesses, right?
You want them to know that we're looking for weaknesses.
I don't care.
They're probably against these liches too.
It's fine.
Okay, so he'll be like, alright, I'll see if I have any books on that. And anything else we have, I'll get back to you.
All right, I appreciate that.
And so you will find a little bit of a blurb on Senqua being notable liches. of this area of the Sword Coast that somebody has taken the time to catalog what is known about them. And Senfal rose to the wisdom after murdering a bunch of people in the others. So he wiped out several hamlets as part of the dissension. He doesn't really interact with people outside of his research very often, so that mass killing that he had to do was one of the most notable things that they had done, and very noticeable since he is a mind flayer.
Yeah,
which is odd. It's I can keep looking if you'd like. Or...
Yeah, I'd appreciate it.
All right,
we're gonna be here for a couple days. Do you need like a? How do I pay you? Do I tip you at the end, or how does this work?
Yeah, a tip is generally what people do.
Okay.
We don't charge a fee for what we provide here, but it's not free to live.
All right. Yeah. So we're here for a couple days. I'll contact you then. What's your name?
My name is Darian.
Darian. All right. I'm sorry. This is a cool. I appreciate the help.
Darian, would you have any interest in this? And I pull out the journal again. I mean, it's spot on.
Right, you pull it out and you open it up, right?
Yeah.
What animal are you turned to?
I am probably at the bear first. I'm showing off the bear.
He seems like mildly interested. Yeah,
Okay.
What's this?
And then from there, we're gonna go giant constrictor snake.
Not as interested.
Not as interested? Okay. Go cuter. There's a. Ooh, give me just 1 second.
Alright, what are we doing?
There's a red panda or there's a. Oh.
You were with Sorry, right?
Weaponize a squirrel.
Weaponize squirrels. Okay, the best I can do is war rodents. And I'll figure out what the hell that is in a second.
The mini ballista.
Weaponize squirrel.
Go. What do you got?
And Theo is. Oh, you're the one looking for Lashana. So yeah, we'll do you last.
I'm in the Fables section
The
looking for
Fables.
weapons.
Shards stuff.
Yeah, no.
Shards
Darian's
stuff.
still looking
It
for
was like
a
2,000,
shard deal.
2,500
Or
Fairy
years ago.
tales and
Yeah.
fiction.
Based in some
Darian's
modicum
still
of
looking for a start of
reality.
the arcane info.
Okay, with them. Right?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm saying we just drop the spear on a map of the plains and let it lead us. We have like a 1 in 20 shot.
Maybe if we cast augury.
How many
as
planes
we-
are there?
Cast augury as we do it.
Okay, I'm gonna send you a little bit of something
Okay.
on this.
I think. Do we get to choose where we go in the bits?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Can I?
There are several layers in the abyss.
Yeah,
I have no
I can think of a place. It'll take us generally.
Weren't you looking at the abyss a little bit? Didn't you say we're researching it?
Mhm.
Then you
I
would
was
know
before.
that there's an infinite amount of layers
Yeah.
in the abyss.
Yes, there's a lot more than a few.
Yeah. We'll go to the dark web.
I don't want to get off. Right.
Okay. Varys is. I said I was gonna make you roll for something. I forgot what you're looking for.
I'm looking for the first mention of these items, or perhaps like biographies on the people. That I'd start with the one we know, because we knew the name of the guy who wielded the thunderstream.
Okay, give me an intelligence check.
Can I help myself?
No. You know as much as you do.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna use my fearless skill.
Actually, no, 2 heads are better than 1. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. I won't use my fearless skill yet. I will still use my fearless skill. 14.
No shot. Whatever. We don't have names for these people, so it's hard to find information on them based on
I
description.
could inspire
The
myself.
time frame is making it hard, although there's not a lot of documents in this time frame. So maybe it's in a different section. Whatever it is, it's.
Well, I must need to go higher up.
Maybe.
Yeah, and I will.
Now let's do. I cut somebody off. Senqua, right? Or no, you're not looking for Senqua. You're looking
When
for
I was showing the book,
Lashana. Showing the
The journal.
Cuter animal.
what is the cuter animal we come up
An
with?
almirage. Alright?
How do I
Alright.
spell it?
To Google it. Aww.
It is a bunny with a unicorn horn, and the bunny's like about a foot tall, I believe.
It's gonna
Analogy
It is super
is
cute.
a large,
Oh.
timid rabbit with a 1 foot long spiral horn emerging
So
from its
yeah,
forehead.
Damien will go like,
A murder
"Yeah, that's really cute, but you know, if you piss one off, but I'd be
Exactly.
afraid of
That's
it."
why this book's so
Are you sure this
important
guy
to your
doesn't
library.
want the book for him? Warrior? No? No?
Oh yeah, I got the war rodents. Yeah, so to weaponize rodents, what you need is an ungodly amount of javelins. Stock them up
He's on the side.
and either miniaturize the javelins or make them large enough to wield them. And then due to the fact that the 6-second round works, you can let off a volley of javelins that can pretty much decimate anything in the world.
Problem solved. Right.
It's all come full circle.
We have our own?
Alright, now let's go to Lashana.
We just take the spear, turn them into hundreds of mini javelins.
Before I go, is there like a flower shop? I want to pick up some flowers.
There's a
5
garden.
silver pieces.
5 silver pieces.
Yes,
Done.
sir. Okay, you make your way to her office, which is quite large. You've been there once before. A lot of research around the edges and her desk in the middle, overseeing a lot of it.
I will enter. And I will. She knows I'm coming. Would she know?
She'll probably infer. She's a smart woman.
Okay. I'd walk in and with the flowers, I would walk over to her desk, place them on the desk, and say, "This is for Eliza. How is she?"
Oh, you should probably tell her herself. You'll see Eliza. Notice you walk in, and she'll come up and like catch you in the slow motion hug of Hallmark movies.
I got these for you.
It's very thoughtful, thank you. Are these the ones about 2 blocks away from you at that flower shop on the corner?
Yes.
I remember that, and I thought I might like them. So
Excellent. I see. I knew you would like them. That's why I got them.
You can't believe me.
you'll see.
Oh God. So we have a situation on our hands. First off, do you know? I'm sure, Eliza, you remember a man named Salmon Galt.
Yeah, someone who he helped me a lot of the paperwork when I was Lady Neverwinter.
You still are. Don't worry. It's only temporary. Queen.
Oh, my father's back. Is my father back?
I would assume so. It's been a while. Unless something happened to him. Well, Salmon Galt. He. I don't know if I told you this, but he is actually working with the host tower of the arcade.
Give me a persuasion roll. You can get advantage. She likes you.
Persuasion.
Are we still next to the librarian? Me and Sarah?
Yeah,
Yeah, can I ask about more books about animals? There already.
you can get more bucks.
17.
Whatever you want. Okay. That includes dinosaurs.
17.
Oh my god. Rexes.
I don't really want to believe it, but
What?
I didn't seem like anything he did was malicious.
He was using subterfuge to try and get in from the inside. It's what they do. It's kind of messed up because that's what they were using me for. Does she know? I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you would have to.
Yeah. He's a lich. Lashana, do you know anything about the host tower of the arcade?
I know a bit about the powers of Luskin. We were supposed to meet about 3 months ago, but I had to vacate the sword and hand meeting.
You were meeting with them?
We were planning on it.
Why? What was the meeting for?
Just trade things, I think. But I had to be here.
Are you aware that they are liches?
I didn't know that, no.
Yes. They are a cabal of liches. They're trying to plan something, and I was hoping that you would know something about them, but considering you didn't know that they were liches.
I knew they were powerful wizards. I'm not surprised they're liches being from Luskin.
Yeah. Nobody likes that place.
Fuck Luskin.
Do you know anything about Senqua or Sudabor? Ever heard of those names?
I have never.
Okay. Well, considering that they're liches, how does a phylactery work? Would I know about a phylactery?
Would you?
I don't think I would know. I've heard it before, but I don't think Dio would actually know.
No, probably not. And I don't know. Would you know it exists? You weren't in the meeting with Big Dio.
With the just recent meeting that we had?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I wouldn't know about a phylactery.
That's for you to choose. I'm not going to force you one way or the other.
I wouldn't know about a phylactery.
Neither would she.
Yeah. No.
The phylacteries. How do they work? I don't know.
So so then with that being said, I would ask them, do you know how to extinguish a lich? Any weaknesses they have, any type of...
I'm assuming you're asking Lich on the too. Right?
Yeah, not sure.
Well, Liches have phylacteries. Destroy the phylacteries and they don't resurrect. You kill one without destroying the phylacteries, they will resurrect. Probably still be an issue.
And by any chance, they wouldn't keep those phylacteries around, would they?
They'd probably be hidden in some space. Normally.
Have you ever dealt with the phylacteries?
In theory, never physically.
Has there been stories about liches being extinguished before? Yeah. Maybe.
Of course. You can kill a lich.
Do you know of any specific stories recently? In more recent years, I should say.
No one notable. Which is what I look at.
What about the unnotable ones? Any specific places where they would hide it? Is there like an overlapping thing, like a common occurrence of how these liches work?
Well, there's slightly different techniques to lichdom. Those in the same groups use the same technique, usually. As far as I know, the phylactery is generally malleable. They can make it wherever they want.
On a whim? Or is it one of those things where you place it and that's it?
It's part of the ritual. And it cannot be changed.
Okay. Well, and then I'll look to Eliza.
Did you mention those two liches by name?
Yeah. Yeah.
If anything comes up on those two, keep an eye on them.
And do me a favor. Do try and stay away from them.
I'm not leaving this place.
Okay. It'd be best if even if there's a chance that you would be asked to go to Luskin to meet with these hosts, the Tower of the Arcane.
You talking to Eliza?
I'm talking to her.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eliza will be like, well, I'm going to go wherever you are. And if you want me to stay, I can.
Okay. It's best you stay here in Candlekeep for now. We have a big problem on our hand, and these liches are actually seem to be getting somewhere. And I'll explain about the temple and how I found the spear and how Senqua, the Lich, wanted it was using the crystal.
The Kuzas spear.
Goes
You have it on you?
I do.
Can I see it?
Sure. And I'll take it out.
She'll reach out for it. Okay. Very interesting. You managed to get a hold of it and it seems to be attuned to you.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Just immediately attuned.
Well, the circumstances must have allowed it.
I suppose so. Do you know anything about these items?
So it comes up.
Do you know anything about this the spear?
Yeah.
What do you
I
know?
love them. The shards from the original spear.
There's an original spear.
Yes, the one that you hold is a model of the fragment of the first one that split the world. Or at least that's what they say. I look around and there's no real markings of a split.
That's fair. Is there any books, maybe given the location of these shards?
Books on the location of the shards are not located in our world. But yes, there are books.
What worlds would they be in?
What did you ask? Exactly wording?
Where would these books be for the location of the shards?
There once was a deity named God. And as his last act of knowledge, they wanted to see what would happen when a soul of a being as powerful as him was released. And that's what he did. No knowledge of that experiment. Basically, the knowledge of the multiverse is stored within his skeleton. That is the knowledge of God. Now, finding the knowledge of God somewhere in the astral plane is as much as it'd be to finding one of the shards. So I don't know if it's really easier to get that. But I would imagine at least one or two of their locations is stored in that place.
Well, it's worth a shot to check it out.
I mean,
that gate
if you find out where it is, then let me know before you go.
Yes, I will do that. Wait. Would we? Is it? If I tell you, is it one of those things where you try and race me to get it?
As far my knowledge of that library is that people can come and go as they please. Unless you're looking to steal the book itself, then yes, it would be a race.
I have a question. Like, I remember I did find a book of like forgotten gods in Jagger D's office. Is there anything about?
There'd probably be a little bit about Gun, but not the location of their rest in the astral plane.
Then I will make the promise that if I find anything, I will let you know before we make any attempts.
I think that would be fair.
Well, I have no further questions. Just wanted to come here, see Eliza, ask you questions.
Are you taking her with you?
I think she should stay. Unless you want her to go.
I can keep her around for long. I can keep her around.
Okay. She would know about my little house in Greenest, right? I would assume so, yeah.
She was the one who helped you set it up.
Okay. If she wanted, she can go back to Greenest. As of right now, things are a little dangerous.
Well, without anybody to watch over her, she should probably stay here. And I've actually heard rumors that there's something rolling through those planes.
What a Roscoe.
Well, the green fields themselves, I'm sure, are mostly intact. My farm's still intact. And I haven't heard anything of the neighboring communities that we trade with there, so. There are one or two farm hands talking about a rolling army moving through and devouring everything it touches. But they are also crazy and smoke the regions they shouldn't reach.
I know somebody like that.
Roach
has returned.
Before I walk out, I would remember and say, actually, Eliza, how would you like to be moved to the keep that you gave us?
If you think it would be better, I'm okay with it. I don't know what it's like there. If it's accommodating for me, I don't mind.
It's definitely accommodating.
Definitely
She can say it.
accommodating.
It's definitely accommodating. And it might be better because you'd be closer to the city. You can watch it from afar, at least until things clear up.
I'd like that.
Okay. Then I'll set up arrangements for you for us to have there.
All right.
And then I'll give her a kiss.
Did I leave any library endeavors unresolved?
Is
I
my
gave
book getting into this library?
What?
Is my book getting into this library?
Can you give me a persuasion check?
Is that your actual book that you wrote?
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
No. You had something serious too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It was information regarding to
Weaponized what?
the arcane brother, not the arcane brother, the host tower, having any connections with that.
Okay. That'll depend on how many days you want.
How many days did we want to spend here?
I was assuming at least 3 or 4.
Then we'll do 4. So all issues.
I rolled a 14 on persuasion.
Sure.
I was gonna sneak it on. I was
Yeah.
gonna put it on.
I was gonna sneak it in anyway.
Just slides it onto a shelf.
Candlekeep is just Blue Baldur's Gate, right?
Yeah, it's right there, yeah.
Is it fair to assume that we came within 1 mile of my Pegasus where I left it on a way down? We passed by. You'd have to go right and wrap around.
Not coincidentally, but if you intentionally did it.
I was planning on sending a message, but it kind of cut straight to me.
You didn't keep it at the skag post? That's where I left
No.
mine.
No, we took it to when we touched the thing and transported the Pegasus.
Oh,
was just
that?
like,
Hell no.
oh, where was that?
That was that was on the upper part, like where it says Corin Archipelago. It was like up there-ish.
Oh.
And you would have cut south down through like Alaron into Candlekeep.
Okay.
So definitely
On the way back up.
You and I could ride together on mine.
On the way back.
Right next to Whalebones
I
and
just cast
Northlander Islands. Like look at Waterdeep and go left and then down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's ish where you guys were at,
Oh,
so
that's
that's a very large difference.
Yeah.
No way. I feel like I missed little books. Was anybody still searching for stuff? You were looking for anything, right?
I just went
You
higher
had
up.
4 days.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking through animal books to make sanctuaries and other wildling, like Feywild animals, all animal stuff, and how to keep them.
Okay. I think that stuff is not like super. That's pretty general. So you can get that. And you're looking for connections with Faye, right?
Yes.
Was anybody helping him with that?
If I wasn't allowed further up, then I would help them. But
I would
I'm
say
still trying
find a
to go
I
library.
mean, we can RP out third gate if you want. You get up to the third gate.
Okay.
He is definitely standing in front of it. We'll say probably a man like 65-ish. We'll make him human because that's easy. And how are you going to convince him?
I'll have my I'll have like all my I'll have my symbol of Ogmount, Sir, would you mind if I just get on past you? I have some research to do.
Well, if you have your clearance, I won't mind at all.
Does clearance just come, or is like a position? I'm a devout of Agma. Do I need special permission from someone here?
Yes, you need to apply, and we'll give you this thing.
And there's no way I can get past. I'm on a very tight schedule. I need.
Well, there's ways to expedite the stamp. You can skip the queue, and then you can come past. But without the stamp, you cannot pass. I'll
Okay,
flip a page in his book.
Okay, sir. Oh, it's not bad.
He doesn't give you a reply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why didn't you offer to?
We're doing your thing first. You're still looking for stuff on those
Come back.
switches.
Yes.
Simpa has actually been here in the past 10 weeks.
Oh yeah.
So there's notes of him checking. He is not currently here.
Yeah, I'd like any if I have access, if I can see whatever he like has looked at.
What did I name the librarian?
Doomian.
Since it's on the 6th floor and restricted, I'm really not supposed to.
Is there any way I can is there anyone I can talk to about getting that, or is there anything I can help you personally with at all?
How much have you been tipping this guy? It's like 3rd or 4th day.
Like, if he comes with that, not like that stuff, I'll give him like 10 platinum. Woo! I'll be like, I need this information quickly. I have a lot of money.
What?
Well, if he was looking for stuff on the astral plane, I would not be able to tell you about it. Very unfortunate.
I appreciate that you can't help me with that.
It's a real shame that unknown locations and sightings with places where knowledge could be stored is just not something that I can really share freely with you.
Yeah.
But if I could, you know I would.
I know you would, Doomian. I very much appreciate how much you've been helping. You know what? This has been a great pleasure. If I can like help you, can I give you like a comment card or something that I can? Is there a way I can? Yeah. Can I like let your supervisor know that you've been a great help?
Yeah, you can definitely leave a word with my boss.
Oh, I would love to.
So yeah, I'll help Darian.
I'm gonna need intelligence checks or investigation checks.
Can we do
from either of you at advantage? You get 3.
wanna help me?
Yeah, my investigation is.
I have +7.
Come on, nerd.
Come on, baby, you got
You're a
this.
nerd.
Well, that's a 16. That's a natural 1. So we're gonna go 16. That's 23. No. And that's a 1. 24.
The host tower of the arcane is often at odds with them. Although they probably don't stand for. Well, basically they have ideologies very similar to Fae, so they're not like morally above them, but they're directly competing.
That would be enough.
You want those other 2 rolls, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Come on, baby, you got it.
DM, how long did it say for me to get from Candle Creek to Venus?
Since you're
By
doing an
foot,
advantage.
you said, wait,
I'm gonna take that. 15. What
So
about
22
for
then.
the next one?
22 for the
that's
second.
correct. 300
Is this all in just one day?
No, this is over the course.
Okay,
How
then
about
I'm
there's a
using
giant
my
ink
fearless skill
goblin?
again. That's another one, so 23.
What's up?
Check my carpet.
This will be the death of me.
Additional information though.
12 plus 7 is 19. 21.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
60 foot fire.
I rolled a 1, a 1, and a 2 on my fearless skill.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
So 60 feet per
Well,
6 seconds.
Yeah.
they have similar ideologies, and they are liches. That's enough for Darian to find someone to use sending back home. Bunk.
It would probably be like 2 days.
2 days? Okay, so upon hearing about that whole stuff that's going on in Greenest, I would like to fly straight over to my place in Greenest, in Greenfields, pick up my dog Roscoe, fly back. If that's possible. If not, I could find something else.
Maybe that. But that's 4 days, and these guys
Can you get my horse player over there?
4 days?
4 days.
Okay, so like immediately do you
Get my horse
ditches?
player over there?
Huh?
The 4 days have passed, guys. You're still in
Alright.
Candle Keep.
I share the information I found with Senqua. I was looking on the first like knowledge and shit on the astral plane here.
Could it potentially be another? I mean, is everyone looking for these shards? Is there another shard on the astral plane? I mean,
Well,
they would be far enough apart.
I
if
assume
there's
everyone
one on
shared the
abyssal.
knowledge they obtained.
Mhm.
Well, we were told that knowledge, what was it called?
Knowledge of gone.
The knowledge of Gone could be found in the astral plane, which could at least find 1 or 2 of those. So I'm assuming he was looking for the knowledge of Gone.
Okay.
Which will lead him to the shards.
Usually, that's correct. So we have a couple choices.
I think you can go straight to the shards,
Wait,
or go for the knowledge of Gone.
well, if we didn't find any more information on where the shards might be, right? Nothing. So I think the only hope we have, and even then it's a blind shot, because our options are follow him to get the knowledge of Gone, or attempt to follow into the abyss and find on the endless levels of the abyss where this item might be.
I would say probably our best bet is to try and get. Wait, what is the astral plane? Is that the abyss?
No, the
Okay.
astral plane is the plane between planes. It's like it's the astral sea. Yeah. You can theoretically access other planes from the astral plane.
I would
think
say
we should go to the astral plane.
and go to the where we can find the knowledge of Gone. Then we could possibly find out where the shards are, where the forge is, and any other information we need.
But the problem is the astral sea is a big place.
So then we would need to
We
find.
could start. Do you think that rift closed in Gauntlet, didn't it?
Yeah.
But theoretically, you could transport us back with the. You could transport us back there in theory.
To a different plane of the city, you can specify a target in general terms. Yeah. Like
Also,
it'll
there-
be like in the general area.
But there also might be just an astral dreadnought just
Yeah,
waiting.
true. It just hung around.
I mean, what are the odds of that, though? I mean, just waiting right
Who
there.
knows?
when
Well, we
pop
can find
up.
out.
It doesn't need to be
Fine.
right there.
I just
It's
need to get a
within
tuning
80
fork.
Grimgor's waiting for it. It's fine.
Grimgor, can you hold this up?
During his downtime,
To the
swimming through the astral plane trying to
Probably.
find the exact rock
That's
where he
what
left his armor.
Are there?
So what are you guys doing at the end of the 4 days?
We would gear up to go to the
Deciding, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go to the keep.
Okay.
At the end, Darian would like to send a message back home. And he can.
Probably by one of your allies, I assume.
Does anyone have a spell slot? No?
Excuse me?
Nope, I don't have sending anymore.
I got spell slot.
For what? What are we doing?
I mean, I don't have sending anymore.
Sending. Oh.
I don't have sending.
I could
Can
have
you
had-
set someone on fire?
Oh, Can I say that
No.
during this week I changed my spell list from Animal Messenger to what I have it as now?
Yeah, that's fine.
So I can cast Animal Messenger and then get my spell slot back once we
What is animal?
get back. Or I would just lose one spell slot.
I don't know. It depends. Like, you guys can wait weeks in between your things, but changing your spells, yeah. I don't know what you mean though. It's not a 7-day trip from Candlekeep to Neverwinter.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like 5 or so.
If it's that close, we could always just get there and wait like a day or two.
Yeah, so it's probably not going to be super.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Animal Messenger.
I don't know what that does.
I got it.
By using the spell, you use an animal to deliver a message to a tiny beast you can see within range, such as a squirrel, a blue ray, or a bird. Specify a location which you have visited, and recipient who matches general description, such as a man or a woman dressed in uniform of the town guard, or a regular dwarf wearing a pointed hat.
Just to make a
Mess
bird
up to 25
fly
words.
across the world.
Covering about 50 miles per 24 hours. For a flying messenger, or 25 miles for other animals.
Talonheim is
Wouldn't
probably
think you have
like.
visited Talabheim.
Yeah, but you
No,
can-
I did not visit Talamon.
It is directly above Thay at a section of
Yeah, he
mountains.
hasn't.
You must have
left
visited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got commissioned to work on an island next to Neverwinter, but other than that, I haven't left Neverwinter course.
I guess I'll just scrounge around for
Where did my Pegasus tell me to go?
and pay him.
You are
I've
in
been to where your
Candlekeep.
Pegasus is.
Yeah, that was where we
Yes.
teleported.
So
into
learning
the
that
dungeon.
none of these guys have sending,
I
I'll just
do.
go find.
I have prepared. I mean, I didn't have it, but could I have prepared it for him, knowing he needed it?
I was gonna say, I have sending.
I can change that one spell.
It's gonna take me a while to get there, but I can send you the message for you.
Okay, so we'll come up with a message. When in the time frame would you have sent it? Early on, or
Probably a couple hours after gathering thoughts.
okay? And you guys are heading back to Neverwinter.
Now, did we get any help for probably not gonna raid Torch Tower, right?
No.
We already
We-
came to the
Thank
conclusion we're not.
God bless.
Literal death.
But it'd have been fun.
Praise on.
For you,
Just teleport right somewhere.
Yeah, on the off chance we win, and then we have a whole cabal of witches that just return to life. And
yeah, because we didn't get
Now
there.
know who we
but
are.
if we level up,
Okay, I was gonna say.
Just wish them dead. dude.
power leveling through killing cabal of witches. They
Okay.
respawn.
So you guys are pulling up to your keep, right? I don't know what it looks like. Is that in Discord?
It is not in Discord, but it can be put in Discord.
It's looking good.
Yeah, that's
Can I
awesome.
put it on your
Go
map?
for it. Yeah, go for it.
Gosh, Mayor, it's taking up the whole table, man.
My bad.
Here, there.
My bad.
Please have some snacks.
So sorry that it is not open.
I need your password now.
Gangster. It is the first 4 things of my lunch number. Alright. So this is the island itself.
Wow.
It looks so good.
Yeah, we be doing it up. Underneath, or I guess we'll go this way. Inside this castle, this is This is the first floor of the inside of that castle.
No, don't turn the HD vision on. Can't see.
You can post it.
I'm mostly
Yeah,
concerned about the docks right now.
Okay.
There's
I
docks.
should like landing them there.
Gotcha. So we got
How many words do we
big,
get?
25.
big dog set.
I'm guessing facing the ocean, right?
Yeah, facing there.
Boo, planning out
You
your
really
sending.
want to cast
Just
it
speak.
multiple times,
Yeah.
but-
Just talk
Consciousness
before
of
you get
thought.
everything
Yeah, stream of consciousness.
I think that would be more appropriate if he was the one casting it. Right?
Yeah.
But if he's giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
So, okay, you guys pull in as your
That's your
ship.
fighting pit.
It is.
Down there at the right.
You guys are more on a passenger ship than a cargo ship. And you're able to arrive at your keep.
Who's occupying our place right now?
Grimgor
Just Grimgor?
and his wife.
No one else?
Probably
Grim
the kids.
Grim is
might-
building stuff there.
Probably
Grin.
Jason and Mason.
Grin?
Jason and Mason are illithid.
Okay.
Um,
We don't have we don't have anyone that goes back and forth to Neverwinter, right?
Oh, Grimgor probably does.
Grimgor and Grin,
Grimgor and
honestly.
Grin probably do.
But other people we don't know.
Maybe like some workers. I don't know. Some like dock
some
people.
maids,
Worried
some
about
hide
being
Eliza.
spotted.
We can
Yeah,
like
I hide us and whatnot.
I don't think we've hired the staff yet.
Yeah.
technically,
I don't know.
We had to
might-
hire some.
we probably have some staff.
Yeah, so
So-
I would
Skeleton.
shroud Eliza, and I would put my mask on. And I am Jerry Sprout.
Criminal
Yeah, the Phantom.
I'm not a criminal! At least not yet.
I guess here's my question. You guys have waited 5 days and you finally arrived back home for some of you into Neverwinter. You guys gonna do anything in the city? Is there anybody you're trying to talk to? And how long are you planning on staying?
I would like to stay 2 days so I can get my spell slot back for the animal messenger I sent to Maris's.
Yeah, my horse is here now. I told him he sent an animal messenger to my Pegasus. And Pegasus
I just want to visit Jason and Mason and Boss and visit Ari
I would like to go to
into
Cisco's
like 2 days.
and get food for the keep.
Yeah, we're going to Cisco's.
Yeah, I don't know how much that
Oh,
would
I'll
grocery
get to
shopping
Cisco
together.
in a second. Jason and Mason at the Sword Coast Adventure
Mhm.
Guild.
And boss.
Yeah.
They're a party.
All of them. Just,
Are they all like
yeah,
Eldritch
yeah.
Knights or
They're all like fighters.
Paladins,
And,
Eldritch
like,
Knights.
But Jason and Mason use exclusively knives.
yeah.
Yeah, so I guess you would come in.
Jack spells.
They're in their dorm, Jason and Mason.
Yeah.
And they're just like edgily scratching into the stone wall when you walk in.
Hey,
Sup?
nothing much. Jason.
It
Jason.
reeks in there.
Yeah, it still smells like cat piss.
Yes.
I prestidigitation. You guys should really.
I mean, we
Like-
can do that, but like,
Yeah, I know, but you should. You get nose blind to it, and then no one wants to visit you.
that's the point.
Okay. If it's a conscious decision, then I
Look,
support.
there's like literally no door here. And you're standing in like a stone archway. The piss keeps the back. And then it takes the edge of the wall.
Yeah.
So,
All
then
right.
where would Grimgor's son be then?
Boss is done pointed at the door with this place. He requested to
Yeah.
get out for this reason.
Okay.
All
He
right.
asked him like, "What'd you do?
Huh?
What'd you do?"
Oh, we. When was the last time we saw you? It was a while ago.
Not that I would remember.
Yeah. Well, we visited the fabled city of Gotham. Fought some mind flayers there. That was pretty cool. Got attacked by a national dreadnought.
Not as cool.
Yeah. Then we.
Did you kill it?
No, actually. Yeah. Well, we're going to Astral Plane pretty soon. You can come with us if you want to. You can fight an Astral Dreadnought.
It's considered war crimes
When?
having children fight.
We're probably going to leave within the week. That's the plan.
I'll be here,
Yeah?
waiting,
Okay.
watching,
All right.
ever ready.
Are you going to bring Killer 1, Killer 2, Killer 3?
Should I?
Well, I mean, we're gonna be sailing on the Astral Sea, and every ship needs at least one cat.
Killer 3 has been roaming outdoors. I'll be looking for him.
Okay. Well,
How old are they?
They're like 8. We're sending them to the astral plane.
no, we're taking
War crimes.
this is.
One's asleep.
Hey, he's an indentured servant. He's working his debt off.
I could take it as for now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was there last time, I would have just killed it.
I know.
Honestly.
I can sense the strength of your like charisma.
Are we here? Like all of us?
If you guys want to come,
I
if you guys
came
want
to
to
see
come,
my
yeah, I
adopted
assume
son.
at least you
I
came.
came to see my adopted son.
If you guys want to, if you like, I say we're gonna check out Maris's kid, and my servant.
Daddy.
If you guys want to come, if you guys want to come, you can come.
You get anything for me?
I guess Darian would come just because he wants to see
Who these kids are?
the Sword Coast Adventuring Guild.
Are you coming with the Otis sister?
Which one's yours, Jason?
You will.
Okay. then
Jason's
I
yours,
agree with
right?
you guys.
Mason's mine, or Mason's yours and Jason's mine.
I was
They're
giving
both
some Ruby
awful.
dust.
Yeah.
Wait,
I
what's
was
up?
giving some Ruby dust. Here you go.
Yeah.
100 gold weight. Thank you.
Here, Jason,
Nice.
take this bottle.
Falls down. It's having such-
Jason, here, take this bottle. It's my Afraid bottle. You can
He
have it.
takes it.
Wait, we can still use that.
I know. It's fine. I hope he opens it and he gets a wish. Or he opens it and it kills him.
Please tell me he opens it right now.
Open it.
It's
Open
for
it.
you.
Open
There's
it.
a genie in there.
I figured I did all
It's a
that
fire
with
genie.
alcohol at this point. Alright, what am I rolling?
It's a D100.
I want to see it in front.
91 to 100, he gets the wish. 1 to 10.
70 something.
Okay,
73.
the Afreet just comes out and it serves him for an hour.
Ah,
He can
Where's
do it
my
2 more
alcohol,
times.
bitch. And he makes the. He can make it do stuff, right?
Yeah,
He's making it good enough.
for an hour.
I'm gonna.
From the mess hall.
He's gonna be low level.
I would have given
I know. I wanted
I
him to
wish
get the
so
wish.
bad.
Sure, we can use it 2 more
What
times,
Mason try?
but I'd rather them have it.
What Mason tries? What's
Huh?
the first?
It's theirs now. They can.
Cisco's, right?
Yes, we're going to Cisco.
Okay, so
Sweet
Cisco's is located outside of the walls of Neverwinter. It's where the farmer's market comes in. They drop the stuff off there so that way they don't have to deal with the city taxes and other things. So you can get like industrial amounts of farm goods. Additionally, out there, you guys have been out there a couple times since you live in, well, Dio has lived in this area. You notice that there is actually a carnival getting set up. And looking around for iridescent things.
Oh
Any
no!
balloons?
Following us.
There's no balloons.
This wasn't one of my business interests.
Okay. We're good.
This is.
So you can go ahead and whatever, just let me know what you're getting from there and I'll give you some dollar prices.
Okay. I would
What's
probably.
the little shadows?
I don't know if it is.
Well, first I would.
Oh, no.
I'd want to go up to one of the merchant stalls there. And, excuse me, my good man. What seems to be this carnival being set up here?
There's an out of town carnival. I actually don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but
Nothing?
no, they're setting up though. You like carnivals?
I have fared a few carnivals in my day, yes, of course. I was just wondering if this was a carnival that I am familiar with. But do you know when they'll be set up?
Probably today. They looks like they're almost set up.
Oh,
Right now.
excellent.
Yeah, they were looking for someone in particular. They came around this stall.
Who are they looking for?
Maris Verlaine.
Maris.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think I've heard of that name before. Quite a ruffian.
Well, they're given a gold reward. They need to talk to him.
Interesting, a gold reward.
Yeah, 10 whole gold pieces.
I always like to line my pockets with gold, of course. If I see this man, I will definitely let them know.
May I inquire why he is being searched?
They said something about arts and stuff. Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we should go talk.
He's like a philanthropist dude. That's what they told me.
I think we would know where he is.
He's like, that's not really true.
Perhaps we should go and acquire what they are looking for. Not that we know him.
It is a sample of 10 gold.
10 gold is 10 gold, my friend.
Are you worried? This is the worst that can happen. You're saying it's fine. He's done nothing wrong.
You speak of Maris as if we know him. We've never heard of this man in our lives.
I have certainly heard of him.
He's been on the dodge.
And
Don't listen.
incidentally, why are you speaking with such a weird tone?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm gonna grab him and pull him in. Shut your mouth. Just go with it.
Right. We don't know him.
Alright. Well, that's unfortunate. You want to buy some pork?
Yes. I would like to buy some pork for my new estate that I have acquired.
Alright.
It's a big estate. Big enough to fill a castle.
That's a lot of pork.
See if they sell giant lobster.
Oh yeah, we definitely need some giant lobster.
If it's edible, they'll sell it.
Okay, write it down and let me know what it is. And that'll just be you going from booth to booth trying to get that shit.
Here, if you'd like to look at the kitchen to
Can I
see
get
what we
a
have.
Two Rivers franchise opened up
There's
in the
plenty
food
of
court
room.
at the mall?
I guess, how much pounds of meat?
In the shopping
Range?
We
center?
have a full
Yeah.
barrel full of meat. So we put down.
Can I get an Avernus
You
fried
can
chicken
get a lease.
stall?
But that's going to take a couple weeks.
Okay.
How about an Avernus fried chicken?
Like
Is
an
it like
abyssal
IKEA?
chicken.
Do they have?
They sell chicken, but it's not the type of
yeah.
chicken that you would
Zoom
expect
in on
from
the
all
name.
abyssal chicken.
Oh, I was zooming in on the
Why
button
not?
so you
Also,
can see.
also the
It
giant
is
lobster.
easy to
Logistical
acquire.
issues. If you're in hell,
I
We
said
have
why you
fruits,
asked about
vegetables,
Easy to
cheese,
acquire.
giant lobster,
I love it.
fish.
A giant.
Zoom in on the table.
That is
and
a
also the
giant
table.
lobster.
It's the
Oh,
favorite part.
alright, so you guys are going to reconvene at some point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did we get to what you wanted to do?
I also wanted to see Ari.
Okay. Is anybody coming with? Or
Before we had left, I would have wanted to talk to the carnival guys about Maris.
Okay. There's a couple of them setting up. Those would be the easiest people to get to. They look like definitely blue collar. Just like they're there to get shit done. They don't look like performers.
I'd approach one. Excuse me, my good man. Do you have someone who pays you? Someone in charge of this whole escapade?
Oh yes, of course.
May I speak with him?
Maybe. What should I tell them?
Tell him that a man named Jerry Sprocketfoot is here to see him, and he would like to inquire about the reward for a man named Maris.
All right, I'll
Revelate.
go see
River
if
man.
he is willing to talk.
He knows.
Okay, so a foreign man. He's human, but likely from like Central Faerun. Will come out of the thing. Judging by the amount of sun that he has on him, he looks like he would probably be running something like that. Are you the gentleman that was looking to tell us about Maris Surname?
Well, not so much tell you about Maris, but more as to inquire more information on why you would be looking for him. You see, I myself am a connoisseur of tracking people down, a bounty hunter, if you will.
We have come in contact with somebody of similar trade. In another city. But the reason we are looking for him is because he has been gone from the city for some time.
Gone? I didn't know it was a crime to be gone from a city.
Well, it is not a crime. We are not law enforcement. But the reason for looking for him, that is it.
Well, most of the time when people give rewards out for looking for someone, they're in trouble in some way. Are you sure he's not in trouble in any way?
I do not understand why you ask these questions and you have nothing of substantials.
Oh, I have to give you something for information. Is that how this works?
Well, nothing comes freely, especially privileged things that I have been contracted to acquire,
I see.
like Maris Ridley.
Okay. How does How does 3 gold pieces sound?
Now we are talking.
So what is the reason?
We had a guest performer come. Says he is from the city, only performing here. Says that Maris Relaine supports this kind of thing and would be good to bolster the number of people that come to our shows.
So we're promoting.
And he's
Yes.
gonna nudge into deal. See, there was nothing wrong.
Yes. Yes. I just wanted to see about inquiring if it was something I needed to get my hands dirty with. If I see the man, I will definitely tell you.
I would like to insight check him though. Like for it's just getting this guy to come out of hiding. If it's all just fake or not. He's hesitating. Probably not gonna get that high.
You gotta tell me what it is.
12?
12? Yeah, just basic insight, like, as far as you can tell, he seems to be competent in what he's saying and believes it. Are you a man of carnivals?
I've dabbled in a few carnivals in my years. Why do you ask?
Well, I do love when people of finer taste like you and me can revel over something like this. So if you've been to several carnivals, I would love for you to come and maybe tell us how we compare.
You've been to the Carnival of Shadows.
Yes, I will. I will definitely be here, and I will rate your carnival.
Surely you have larger circle of higher class friends too.
Oh, of course, of course.
Well, here's 20 tickets.
20 tickets. Thank you, my good man. I will definitely pass these to my friends.
Indeed, normally a silver piece. If you would like to upgrade your seating, of course, present the ticket and currency.
Would my gold piece not cover that? My 3 gold pieces. Surely that's good.
The 3 gold pieces were for something else. This is privilege between 2 men of higher status. Surely you'll be able to afford the upcharge.
Oh, of course, it's nothing. Well, my good man, I will bid you adieu. And I'll tip my head to him and walk off.
Alright.
He said, "Dude."
We'll head back to everyone else, probably to the keep most likely. That's where everyone is, right? You know. And I haven't written down what I was gonna buy.
Okay. Just get that to me, and I'm sure you'll be able to afford it. We can do it session.
Jason was there as Mason.
Bro,
I wanted to see
50
Ari.
pounds of sweet potatoes. Hell,
Is anybody going with him to see Ari? Or do
Yeah.
you want to go?
Yeah, you coming?
Yep.
Alright.
You want russet? You want
Okay.
right? The guy.
I'll come with them. Why not?
Yeah, nice.
How many days are you in Neverwinter?
Yeah.
At least 2.
Yeah, probably just a couple.
However
too.
much we need to technically make it.
Okay, probably a day after you ask for her, she'll come to town.
Okay.
And you're able to get her probably like early afternoon.
Mhm.
Is when she will let you know that she's in town. She'll meet you guys in the courtyard of the Arcane Brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys.
Hey, yeah.
One Piece.
We just came back into town, so I wanted to see how you're doing. Say hi. How have you been since like your last mission and stuff?
Quite honestly, things have gotten a lot easier since we cleared out that area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a lot less hands-on. We do a little recon here and there. They ask us to get books and shit, but nothing's like badass enough to hurt us. So.
Yeah. Nice. All right. We're looking to go to the astral plane. You wouldn't happen to have like a tuning fork to get there?
You can't tuning fork into the astral.
Oh, you can't?
No.
All right. Yeah, I've only been there once. It was like a random portal.
Normally, people use astral projection,
Uh-huh.
but portals are rare. That's another way to go with.
Would you happen to know a portal along?
No.
No, damn.
I could probably get somebody to do astral projection.
Yeah. Do you know anyone? Yeah.
I can
I mean-
arrange something.
I was just thinking, if we could find this sword first, we will have our own way to the astral plane as far as who put it.
The problem is finding it. The reason why we're going to astral plane is to find it.
Or yeah, we could just wander around the abyss.
I'll totally
Choose
skip out.
choose a
on
plane.
I mean, the astral plane is significantly
We can go
smaller.
on to we can actually visit Loth and make a deal with her. She can
Peel off my face real quick.
No, but yeah, we're just looking for a way to go there, and you seem like you know shit.
Projection's usually what people do.
All right.
If I talked to Akul about it, did it seem like he was more north or more east or west of the Winterwood?
So
He did a survival check. I know it's pretty
I
good.
was south of it, so either southwest or southeast.
Well, you were like he said he was on like the north side of Neverwinter Wood, right?
I was on the south side of
The spine of the world.
The spine of the world, yeah. So
It's definitely the eastern side. It'd be more eastward.
Where is the spine?
The spine of the world is at the very top.
Top, very top. I love this whole thing.
All right. But yeah, if you can put us into contact with someone who can astral project. I think that's the way we're leaning.
Okay.
And if not, I can just plane shift us to the abyss if they want to go there. But yeah. That's what we're doing.
I saw the sword in Luskin, right? When I was like scrying, I saw that sword in Luskin, or what I thought was Luskin. I just couldn't tell what point in time it was.
Yes.
Did you tell us this?
Yeah, I would have shared. I was talking. It was when I was in that sitting in that scrying chair. I was just kind of saying all that stuff. Yeah.
What was the message you sent to your people?
Vasily has to read it. She's the one sending it.
Did you even read my
Go right
handwriting?
ahead.
No,
Fine.
that makes it perfect. That makes it in character. If she can't read it, then that's what she's saying to them.
No.
He
He
dictated
would be
it to her.
speaking it to her.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Go ahead and read it.
Knight Commander Manfred, Post Tower of the Arcane is involved with activities opposing our righteous doctrine. They reside in Luskin. Please advise.
Let me read that.
I already counted out the words. I'm not a geriatric doctor, like one of my coworkers said.
Activities is kind of questionable, but
It was very hastily written down. I was gonna.
doctrine is also
Yeah, I
very
know.
questionable.
Let's do. Stand by until we have more information. Currently, we are occupied with increased band movements in
You're not gonna say it here.
the green fields.
Oh.
Increasingly aggressive and in need of stopping.
Stop.
So they said they needed help? Is that what I just heard?
No, that it was taking their attention.
Okay.
Would you have said this to us?
Yes.
My temporary home. It's being taken over by the Thanes. We must stop them. Forget the Titans. We
My
stop
dog.
the Thanes.
My dog!
I went and got Roscoe.
Yeah, he's
Roscoe's with me.
Did you though?
Okay.
Oh, was it PAX?
let's
It's a
skip
mind
to let's skip to the second evening where you guys reconvened after everything that we talked about. I'm sure everybody's staying at the key. I'd like for you guys either to come to a decision to take more downtime, to go somewhere else, or to do something with what you got. So I'll say this is like over dinner or something.
Out of game, how big? I mean, the astral plane, is it comparable to the abyss, or is the astral plane significantly smaller than the abyss?
I think it's like comparing two massively large things.
They're both near infinite.
Yeah, it's,
Well,
they're
one
both
is
near
literally
infinite.
infinite, and the other one is near infinite.
One of them is like known infinite, and the other one's theoretically infinite. So it's kind of like a non-question.
Question about my lair. Now that Roscoe is in my area, does he grow bigger?
Big enough to wield a javelin.
Does
It's all coming
how
together.
long does it take? Like that's what I want to do.
Dude, I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no clue. You guys are handling all that. So
Okay.
you tell me, bro.
Every second he
Instantly.
grows a foot.
What is this? What's
He will be like Clifford, the
This
big
dog
red dog.
gets massive when it's
I'm
in
sure
his-
there's an
in
upper
his-
side.
Yeah, it's like
his area.
dance effects.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, any animal that stays in my area, my lair, grows in size and gets more
My page is
Aggressive.
aggressive. Not aggressive, but more like bestial.
All right. So
You're
so
gonna eat
what
a lot
are
of
With the sand
What if I wild
so what
shape?
what are we thinking of doing?
He's like it's like a mean guard dog.
We need a more direct approach. We can't
Sure,
just go
Chihuahua.
swing off the astral
Let's
sea.
go
Yeah, we need
disappear
a
and
better
wander.
lead.
Yeah, we can't just.
He was
we'll
already
be there
great.
forever.
I think we could.
We could do that,
That-
as long as we
Or
figure out a way to get
That's-
back and
I'd
forth
be
as much
some
swiftly as
astral
Mr. Mac does.
pirating.
Give me a day.
Spelljammer?
Give me a day and see if I can try to suss out where it might have been that a cool saw was like
I'll come
the
with
angle
you.
you were finding, basically.
I'll come with you.
Give me a day and see if we can find a starting point. I do remember seeing this sword in Muskin, but according to Akul, it was more east than Neverwinter Wood.
When he describes the people he saw in his scrying, none of them jumped out as one of the people that were in the battlefield.
I was looking from their view. Or, well,
Repeat that?
So, none of his scrying was of people that we saw, that I saw in the battle of the time.
and where was? Wait, there was one thing. Where was the guard? I recognized the garb of one of the guards that died. Like in one of the visions, I watched the guard die, and I recognized this guard. Cormie? Was it Cormie?
No, they were not.
Cormier.
Oh yeah, they're Cormier. You recognize the location of the guard. I sent you a document with that later.
Oh,
How long is a round?
6
you sent that in Discord?
One full round.
Or Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, 10 rounds.
I'm gonna make you guys role play. I'm gonna force it. You guys are back. You will come to a decision in character of what you're going to do.
All right. Well, I would like to just show up in a near infinite place and just see what happens. That's what I personally would
Do
do.
we have a way of getting there and getting back as much as we'd like? I mean, we can go there. I don't have a problem with wandering infinitely as long as we can make it back home.
If we go to the abyss,
Well, you see, the thing is,
as long as we
We have to leave
survive,
7 days later.
we rest for 7
the
days.
way we do things is we get there and then we figure out how to get back once we're there. That's usually how these things work.
Yeah, it usually works out. It hasn't failed us so far.
No. I'm about to plane travel with you guys.
We never plan ahead.
Mhm.
Where did you say that?
What we're doing.
A long time
Um,
ago. Last time we took downtime.
I mean,
Probably in Messenger.
But yeah, how does everyone else feel? What are you looking to do?
I'm not opposed to taking some downtime, settling in.
You want to do more research?
I'm curious.
Research is up to you guys. I
I would
Barbarian.
Research doesn't just mean like looking in books.
No.
You can also
With
talk to
you
people.
was
You can
talking
hit
to me
people and they can tell you things.
about
I mean, the only immediate thing that we have got
Sorry,
so
I'll be
far
right
is
back.
maybe they might know something.
Oh, when Dio was talking to me about the mind flayer trying to get a memory from me, can I do something to try to understand what kind of magic that is or how it can be done
It'd
again?
be psionic.
Maybe.
Psionic?
Yeah, so it's like an innate casting thing.
So
Or
we could potentially find someone powerful enough in psionic magic.
Yeah, we could talk to Grimgor's friend, the Mind Flayer, and take another jaunt through his head, and then
My head.
yeah,
Why
and,
mine?
because you
Silence,
were
fool.
you were interrogated by the guy. So we'll
So you're saying there might be some answers in there?
potentially, maybe.
I don't know. Cause it. So.
So are we.
you guys are eating over a giant lobster.
So we purchased the lobster.
Yes, that's one of the things.
Okay.
A giant lobster. So just imagine there's a giant lobster in the middle of this table instead of Kit Kats and Jesus.
Sour Patch Kids.
We don't necessarily know how they're getting their answers. Like he just used my mind as like a third-party viewing source, kind of.
Yeah,
Like I had no.
They probably have done like centuries of research and other sorts of stuff.
He was trying to use the spear to find out more information. Is there
Was that what
anything-
he was doing?
What? He was using it as like a focus, or it was like
That could
rotating
be
around
inferred.
him.
That could be inferred.
Hey, give me the spear.
What?
Give me the spear. I got it. I got it for you.
You gave it to me.
I know. Okay, then think real hard.
Okay.
Think. Picture
Tap into it.
picture a scimitar that can cleave worlds.
So I want to
It's
take the
gray.
spear.
Okay, so I'm gonna start describing it to him as he takes the spear
Hold it
out.
up.
It is gray, unlike any metal you've seen before. It begins to glow a neon gray.
Come up with whatever you think of.
All right.
Okay.
So whatever would come to Dio's head is actually what's coming to your head. So it could be
He's
nothing.
hungry.
It could be nothing. I don't know
Um,
if he's a very imaginative person.
you said a gray sword.
It's gray. It emits light. It has the possibility of chopping a rock into the
Why
astral
don't you
plane.
give him the spear since he saw it?
Yeah, that would probably.
Yeah.
Here.
So looking
Give it
back on my
back.
notes, we know about 4 shards, right? Right? Or like
You're not getting anything.
we know about 4 shards. 4
That's
shards,
right.
right?
I think it's 4.
Can anyone
I
get
don't know how many I
anything
told
from
you guys about. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
Can I?
So I have notes here that talk
Does
about
Vasily get?
the gods that credits on vanquishing. So the gods that were credited on vanquishing the big 3 were Saloon, Shard, Mistra, and Talos. And I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb here and say that the sword that you saw was absolute.
Do you think that sword or the spear? Do you think that had anything to do with Talos? Because
Can I already? Can I research at
do you think he
The
might
Church
have brought it
Alma?
in
I
about
mean, it
as a
looked
defense
possibly a ruin of Saloon,
I
Shar, or Mistra within
It
the
looked
inner
like it.
like
It-
an old
It,
The vibe
it
of
does.
it.
No, you're right.
Okay. So you're gonna spend your evening doing that.
Yes.
Okay, I'll get back to you.
But one couldn't really know for sure if he actually got this spear from that chamber because he already had it on.
Oh,
Do I know anything about the staff
Oh,
environment?
once.
Can I investigate it to, or is it just a type of wood?
Ironwood is druids usually use ironwood in place of metal
Okay.
because metal tends to affect your connection with the spirits.
Okay.
Is that the sticky stick?
That is the sticky stick.
So
Of the
somebody
sticks,
who's
yeah.
versed in the being able to like use wood cutting with ironwood could probably make you something that's equivalent to a metal object.
Okay.
Can I reach out to my patron?
I
Since I'm a
think about
warlock,
what I was-
and we have never brought it up, but it might go.
I might have to save it for
The-
a fun fact next week.
How are you contacting?
I'm just.
Uthal?
So I have this like I have this like black sheath that I keep on me like in a pot in my like back pocket, and I like most of the time I'm just like we're he doesn't care, we're just vibing, we're cool. But if he ever like if I ever want to reach out to him, I just like sit down with it, take some take some fantasy acid, some fantasy mushrooms, and then just commune with a dagger.
And you're just not sure if it's
Yeah,
actually him or if
whether
it's
it might be a sentient dagger that is one of Uthal the Chill's phylacteries, or I could just be on a trip. Who knows?
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, normally this is like a 5th level spell.
I'll burn a 5th level slot if you want me to.
You can burn the slot and it might not work.
Okay. Yeah, this will be fun.
I'm gonna increase the normal saving throw on this. You can give me an intelligence saving throw.
Ooh, okay. +2. 21.
That's what I'm talking about.
Damn, you were so lucky to use this play. Okay, so you are now, we're gonna like say, you're basically scrying on Uthal. We'll say he's like in the bathroom of a nightclub in
Okay.
Sigil
Alright.
that somehow is letting you scry him
Okay.
because he's just fucking powerful.
Mm-hmm.
So Uthal is on the toilet,
Yeah.
even though he's undead.
Yeah.
That's because he's puking.
Okay.
Even though it's
Alright. Oh, shit, man. That doesn't look good. You okay?
No. Yo, what's up, sorry?
Hey, Uthal. Nothing much. I've just been like, you know, these like liches on the material plane have been fucking with my shit. Senqua and Sudobor, and you know they're really trying to just like murder titans.
Damn, that shit sucks.
Yeah, I know. And then they're like kidnapping my friends and like interrogating them in their minds and shit. It's not cool. But so I was just hoping that like I was reaching out and I'm like, hey, can you help? And I mean, if not, that's cool. But also, you can get me the sigil. That'd be like fucking awesome.
All right, maybe the latter if I remember this.
All right.
But as for the former, I wasn't listening. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I get it. You're throwing up a lot, which is like difficult for a lich.
I don't even have a stomach.
I know. Is that like a magical like illusion that you do, or what?
It's just a sigil thing. Don't worry
Oh,
about
okay. So
So how's it going? You keeping my dagger safe?
yeah. No one's gonna fuck with me because I'm sorry.
Damn straight.
Exactly. But you know, some people are making it difficult. These liches, Senqua and Sudovar, and if you could help me with that at all, or if you know like where the knowledge of gone is, if
Yeah, I might know
like-
where the knowledge is at.
Oh yeah, you do. Holy shit!
Maybe I do.
Huh?
Maybe I do.
I'd appreciate if you could tell me, or at least like give me like a hint, or like a weird like riddle or something that'll help.
All right, look,
Something
man.
like that.
The thing about getting into Gone is that you kind of like swear blood oath. You don't tell other people where it's at. That's why like it stays hidden. Now me, I don't really have to worry about it because they can't
No
kill
blood.
me.
Yeah.
And no blood. True.
Mhm.
I got all the loopholes, but honestly, I respect what they're doing over there. So
Mhm.
I'm not gonna snitch.
Okay.
Basically,
No, I
it's
get
gonna
that.
come down to
That's understandable.
On God.
on God, no cap on his head.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, there is a way to locate shit like pretty precisely. You have to murder about 100,000 people.
Okay.
So step one, you need to build this fucking thing.
Yeah, let's write this down.
And he'll describe like some kind of machine with very intricate parts that are rare and stuff. We'll say that because I'm not really an engineer.
Yeah.
Or a magical person.
You're not a magical engineer?
No.
Unacceptable.
Or something like that. Some of the parts might be off.
Okay.
And then what you need to do is you need to like connect it into the ground so that way it hits the ley lines of Faerun, right? You got the weed going and shit. And you gotta kill them, just massive amounts of people.
Yeah.
And then their souls get severed from getting to their respective gods and to the Raven Queen. And just the normal way that shit goes. And instead you're using them that's basically like, think like, you know, like, what if there was a way to get something called electricity, right? From moving water.
Yeah.
Basically, they're the water, and they're pushing against this badass thing.
Okay.
And then it's going to go triangulating, and then boom, you got what you're looking for. If you did it right.
That's what Sin
Okay. Okay.
Does that make sense?
If someone already did it, can you just go to that place and then just like look at their work? Is that possible, or is that something?
Wait, what do you mean? If someone already built it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Someone else asked me how to build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was his name Senqua?
No.
Okay, good, because that guy's a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Who was it?
You're not gonna ask who?
What? Oh, I mean, that's who was it?
I don't fucking remember.
I know. I didn't really expect you to. I don't expect you to remember this conversation. I'm not going to remember this conversation. I'm going to come back to my friends and be like, I'm going to this place.
Odd God.
I saw it. I saw it in my mind, and now I'm doing it in person. That's what I'm going to do.
Man, you're doing good. Usually people, like, when they try to do this shit, it, like, really messes them up.
Yeah. No, I've been doing it pretty consistently
I
for
am
like.
so glad I gave you that dagger, man.
I know. I'm glad I got the dagger. But yeah, I mean, take care of yourself, and I'm gonna see you in Sigil one day, and it's gonna be a fucking great time.
We'll wake up.
Yeah.
So while all this is happening, us looking at she's just whacked out of her mind right now. Just
Sorry's just like kneeling with his sheath and just like staring off like.
I read the second half of the spell and it's heavily modified because this one's 5 questions and it's yes or no answers. But fuck that shit. This was fun. So, damn, that's lame. It's not like I gave you anything anyway.
It's just a conversation.
All right, so like after Sorry comes down, she's like, "All right, guys, we're going to this place." And I'm like, I named whatever the place I got in the notes. We didn't name it specifically, but
Notes of what?
the place where Senqua murdered a ton of people.
Oh, that was in the Evermores.
Oh, we're going to the Evermores.
But that was for his
Oh, that
ascension
was
to Lich
Ascension?
Nom,
Okay.
not
You got nothing.
Damn.
locating the object.
Fuck.
You went to Sigil though.
Couldn't we still
That's
make?
Oh,
Sorry, still right around.
Couldn't we still make the wait? Did you tell it? You told us.
we need to go
No,
to
she doesn't know
where
what happened.
Sanqua murdered like a ton of people. Have a ton of people died recently?
I mean, there are a ton of dead people in the Talos' temple.
Yeah, that's where Simqua did the thing.
I mean, maybe like 15 years ago or something like that.
Oh, we need to go back to the temple?
Well, like, he didn't complete it, right? In theory, because he just left. We stopped him from completing it. Maybe he just went right back. He could be there right now.
How do we go back?
Is it on this,
I mean,
is
I
it
couldn't
on this
teleport-
plane? Or is it
You
I can plane ship. No, I don't. I don't have a tuning
I
fork.
can get us
If I
back
don't
to
know where
the
it is.
sexual assaulting trees.
Ah!
Plants.
Oh no.
We can come straight through them.
If we know, I do have stuff. We do have stuff from there, so we can find someone who can teleport us there. We can get back.
I have teleport.
Well,
If
then
it's
you can
on
get
this
us back.
plane,
We don't know.
yeah.
I assume
It
is.
could fail.
It was a temple. It did have another reason in it.
So let's say it wasn't on this plane. What would happen to us?
Oh, we just teleport somewhere random. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. We just failed.
Literally.
What's the problem? This wouldn't be the
We
first
just
time
teleport to the bottom of
teleported
the
someone.
ocean.
I don't want to do that.
I can swim.
All right. You want to teleport? Let's teleport. I grab.
hold on.
Sorry, guys. Come on, guys.
I still get my research. Hold on.
All right. What's
Hold
happening?
this. I just want to know if I got any.
Yeah, everyone's cool.
I also still have to give you the thing to teleport there. I guess you probably have something too, but
Yeah.
Not in the House of Knowledge, no. You don't have information.
okay. Well, I got nothing, guys.
We're going.
What about a temple to Saloon east of the Neverwinter Wood? Is that too vague?
Yeah, or
Like an
Or what?
important, a vital temple to Saloon
remember that orb?
east of the Neverwinter
What, the
Wood,
parent finding orb?
but in the north.
What about it?
Was it only used to find
Sure.
orcs?
Yeah.
You can give me a
Yeah, it was specifically
religion
telling you
check.
where your blood.
Religion check. And you were helping me, right?
I'll help you.
How's your religion?
Amazing.
She is proficient.
Can I help her?
Proficient.
You can use it either
And
way.
can both me and my simulacrum inspire her?
I don't know if it stacks. I'm gonna say no.
It probably doesn't say.
Okay, I'll
I
inspire her.
plus
Or him.
9.
You have advantage and a d10 you add to it.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
25,
Oh yeah.
26, and then the
D10.
D10. Do I have a D10 now?
Come on, you got it. You got it.
Take this. I spent $10.
So, 29. Right?
26.
20
28.
28.
Okay. Next check. You would know of a very small shrine to Saloon in the farmlands that serve Mirror. So just south of this final world, in between Luskan and Mirabar, north of the River Marar, you have that small shrine. There's not a lot of temples in between the two, close to this shrine. But
Should go to Morgar's Mound so I can pick up a white.
Oh, wait, what?
A
Oh,
white.
white. Okay.
So do we want to
Color.
randomly plane shift, or do we want to go to a random shrine to Saloon? What
Yes.
options?
Plane check.
Plane ship.
That sounds scary.
Does sound.
If we end up under the
We
water.
don't have the shard to focus on. Wait, we do have it. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
we can just do it. In theory,
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not from there, though, is it?
he was using the shard as a focus for the spell that he's already set up.
Right.
So in theory, one of us could just do it. The mythalars are broken. That could be a
Wait,
thing.
before we plane shift,
And he's like, yep.
Anthony's been trying to get us to
I
do
do.
something for
I
like an
do
hour.
want to do it.
No, it's okay. I expect you.
Yeah, in this one instance, one of my characters actually aligned with how excited to go.
Remember when we dated out of this place?
Yeah, I know.
Wow, only if there was a place where hundreds of thousands of people were getting killed. Only if. Oh man.
Where
Do this?
Greenest.
What?
Is it that big of a town? That many people be down?
The whole
They're moving through the
whole
area. of the
region
Greenfield.
down here. People are being killed and slaughtered.
Well, let's go see the gas
Don't we still
cavalry.
need a
Let's
power?
go
Oh, is
there.
that happening?
Yeah.
But there's also a carnival.
There is a carnival. We have to go to the carnival.
Okay,
I got
yeah,
tickets, guys.
Yeah, we're going to
Wait
the carnival tonight
till
before
the
we mention.
carnival.
Another carnival
We don't have to
tonight.
plane trips. We're going right
Oh,
down
yeah.
there.
You're okay.
We just fly.
Wait, didn't you go there to get your dog?
I did.
Did you not notice
Did I
hundreds
see
of thousands of people
anything?
getting
Yeah.
killed?
No, they weren't there.
They weren't there. They weren't angry. They
I
were
was just
The
making
Greenfield's really wide.
Yeah,
as
it's
far as
really big.
Yeah.
Greenest is like on the edge here,
Yeah.
right next to the wood of sharp teeth, and all of this.
Don't we still need something to power it though? Like the mythology or power?
We just find them because they're doing it. It's right now.
Call fortress.
Oh, the Thays are doing it.
Mm-hmm. They're doing it right now.
So they have a shard in
Where
theory.
do they
Yeah.
talk to you?
Fuck it, let's go.
Yeah.
Get a
Yeah, team. Let's just go to the murder town.
Woo!
We're going directly
Let's
into
start a
Murder
rebellion.
Town. Directly into murder.
But guys, I got tickets to the carnival.
Yeah, let's go there first. Can we go to the carnival first?
Why?
Thousands of people are being killed, but let's go to that. We deserve it.
Well, you said-
Yes,
you-
queen.
you said-
Yes.
Act like this is something new.
Yeah, they're looking for a promoter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
Allegedly,
Yeah, I'll go there.
allegedly looking for a promoter, but we're really just luring him in.
I'm not afraid of
He's
it.
gonna
Well, I'll
get
tell
cut.
you what. If
I'm
I
not-
take them there,
I want. I
They're
don't
millionaires.
give a fuck about this carnival.
they're not looking for a promoter.
Honestly.
We just hop on the carpet.
I want to go to Murderville.
Can I want to just
I wanna go
fun?
to Murderville.
Let's go to the carnival for an hour.
No,
And
let's go.
plane
Let's script the carnival.
Or not plane trip, but
I got it for free. Anyways. That is no.
how long
Now,
is the carnival going on?
now we sell them.
It's
Now
also
we
on the
scout
ticket.
those tickets,
It's
and
3
that's
hours.
that's just
Do
money.
you see anything
Oh,
you're
yeah.
doesn't there?
But like, is it going on for multiple days? How long? Like 2 weeks?
It's
Long
they're,
enough.
they're here for 3 days.
3 days.
Nothing of value
we
was
were
lost.
at the keep. Could I have
We
done
can make
murder
money
for
off
call
these
on my
tickets.
temple to designate it as a sanctuary?
Actually, no, they'd be here for 1 night.
One night.
There
One night,
are
one
untold
I was gonna see
thousands
if I could cast word of recall in the
being slain.
temple. At
I
the
mean,
keep,
we
so I
need
could
them to be
designate it
slain,
as my
though.
sanctuary.
And you
Yeah,
want
exactly.
It's that, and
waste
they call
your
it,
time. It's a carnival.
Money.
It just has to
Sell the
be.
tickets.
We do need
mean,
the
my
people to be dead.
temple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The more
Like
dead,
my
the merrier. You should know about this.
But we don't want
We
them
got
to get
that.
that information.
I hope that's what it is.
So we need to
No, we
show
chose
them.
a
You're right. We need to show
different
people
God.
more.
Yeah.
Before
Just a
two.
random-
So, all right, my vote is we go there as soon as possible.
Okay, yeah, I'll send 1,000 gold to the carnival and say good luck. Maris.
What?
No.
Why?
Because
What
he's
are
a
you
promoter. He's
I'm the
got
promoter.
it.
Are they coming? Are they coming to Nevercello? Is that?
I'll put up signs. I'll have my backup Maris put up signs. And
Yes!
I'll have my other Maris go.
Yeah.
I'll have my simulacrum go and then fly to Greenwood after.
Here,
That's
I'll give
awesome.
the tickets to Simulacrum Maris and tell him to sell them.
Yeah. No, I'll tell them to just give them to the most influential they can find.
Yeah,
You don't want money?
he just wants this carnival to do
He
well.
can invite Ari.
Are you
Alright.
not
Yeah.
really?
She'll like Simulacrum Maris more than actual Maris. Like they're actually dating when they get back.
I'll be
Don't
straight
you do
up,
this
she
to me.
probably wouldn't go.
No, they would.
Okay.
Maybe you develop a friendship, a relationship.
You can take Jason and Mason and Bosk.
Yeah, I'll take Jason Mason Bosk, and then I'll
Um,
give.
I'll give
Grimgor
a
and his
ticket
wife?
to Grimgor and his wife, of course. Yes, I'll give it to everyone else around in the. Well, not the
Yeah,
workers.
I'll give a ticket to Yinhorn Yaris.
I actually want you
Fuck
guys
who?
to write down who you're giving me.
We have
Grimgor,
20?
his
And
wife.
just send it to me after.
Okay, yeah.
How are you guys gonna? You gonna just find out?
Oh no.
Oh, I have the card.
I got my
teleporting?
broom.
I
I'm not gonna wait a second.
I have my
Raven.
Raven. My Raven.
I don't even know
flies
that
through
place, so
I have a Pegasus. Theoretically, my other Maris could cast Pegasus. Well, he needs a Pegasus to get back there, so.
Don't worry about
yeah, I'm flying.
Someone can ride with
I'm
me.
Can
flying.
I ride with someone?
I
Yeah,
would
you guys
also appreciate riding with someone.
You don't want to ride on a magic carpet?
Let's go, baby.
That's okay.
I'm gonna go right behind you.
Oh, yeah.
The carpet's probably more comfortable.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for helping.
So I need to scrub this carpet.
Yes.
It's blood.
I don't think I got an answer. How are you guys getting there?
We're
Flying.
Flying on carpets.
Broom,
Pegasus.
carpet, Pegasus. Pegasi.
Pegasi?
Pegasi, yeah.
Immediately after, you guys just
Yeah, we
finish
come to the
dinner.
realization we're like,
dinner.
oh fuck! we go.
Jason and Mason are
Bum,
gonna be like,
bum,
where
bum,
did they
bum.
go? We were gonna go take
It's
on
okay,
a-
we gave them tickets to the carnival. They're gonna forget.
Yeah, they're kind
Yeah,
of
they're
dumb.
gonna forget the Astral Dreadnought and they're gonna be okay with it.
Well, we
They
told
have
them,
Yeah.
we
They're
told them
both
we were
of
going
us.
to take them to the astral plane.
We're not going
Not to Greenlist.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
They're gonna see a
We just-
pretty lady
we told
contort her
them.
body into a small shape. They're gonna forget about that.
Exactly.
My God, they got hella concussions from their years as child slaves fighting in the pits. They're going, and I'm surprised they haven't forgotten their own names.
So what, like a 7-day journey?
no, they won't rest.
Yep.
I doubt we can get a long rest
Back and forth
on
all
the
over
journey.
place.
But we'll be fighting.
Unless you have like harnesses that like lock you into your horses and just.
Can we say I got
As
bargaining
it's
for my
flying.
Pegasus while we were?
That'd be so cool.
Pegasus?
I mean, I could just fall asleep on my carpet.
I could have gotten it any time.
That's true.
But just like
Shit, hella
Hey.
expensive.
Yeah, I guess so. You stopped at your keep. That's fine.
Isn't that expensive?
bargaining for horse.
What are you doing?
Probably
He bought Barding for his Pegasus.
Barding?
horse armor
Oh.
and stuff and saddle plan at a town
Pretty
place
horse
all the time.
armor.
I want to know if that's an adult or a child. Because I'm getting.
There's multiple children out there.
What are you talking about?
A goblin laughter.
Okay. I don't care. Alright, so you guys fly to the green fields. Once you get there, like midday-ish, where you see a large army fighting another army moving in from the east. Well, I don't know. Would your people send an army, or would they send like something smaller?
A lot smaller.
Okay, fighting
Army
something
is-
else.
The army is just for
Like a strike
home
force?
defense.
Like a strike
It's not
force.
an army.
Yeah, it's
It's a
kind
city
of
watch.
piercing through the outer edges, slowly moving in.
But it's just a bunch of wizards and paladins.
Yeah. Either way, they're making a dent. You can see that they're currently in the process of razing down a town. Half of them are focused on defense, while the other half are just ripping shit apart. Mostly skeletons, lots of skeletons, and Thayan wizards are just decimating people.
We see this.
Well, like from a distance, right?
Oh, fine.
So you can see them like exploding small houses, screams probably echoing through this open field. But you guys are far enough away and small enough in the chaos that they wouldn't have noticed you.
We put the pylon there.
You can find a shard.
That's something I had to have seen her.
Oh, we're just taking advantage of the situation. We're not gonna help them.
No, we
And if
need
it's
the
not on
people to
same
die.
plane of existence.
Unfortunately.
We're not good people. I mean, Vasily's probably a good person. Vasily's probably the best
stopping
person.
more
ever.
Did we just decide not to go
Yeah,
out?
we're doing.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
are true neutral. Okay, we're not evil.
Oh no!
We're not lawful. Or we're not
Sure, we can
lawful.
afford
We're not
that.
chaotic.
You're going full plate.
And we're true neutral like that because we do questionable things to save the rest of the world.
You gonna pay for it?
That's
He's
Dio
a mean to
explaining it to
Yeah.
me right there.
Giving him the pep talk before we
It's all right.
take advantage of the
Alright,
Situation.
clear off the
Yeah.
center and everybody put a piece of furniture up top on the
Furniture?
field. I'm gonna keep passing that shit down because I'm not saying
Wow.
everybody else.
Yo,
I'll
these are
push.
awesome.
That's a big bush.
Give me a bush.
This
Ooh, a dead tree.
Big sad tree.
These painted props brought to you by the Strange Realms.
Thank you.
Hey yo!
Nice.
Oh, did these go? Like
Do they go on top?
Oh damn, they got walls in here too. Let's put some
Oh
of these
man,
on.
we need some walls.
We need like
very
remnants of
creepy over
a
here.
very sad village where like the dad was just days from retirement.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Can I, at the start of each day, do my inspiring leader speech and be like,
Yeah.
all right, guys, I know we're gonna allow the murder and genocide of nearly an entire
This one might be bigger.
thousands
Counterpoint,
of people.
That
is
won't
everybody's character cool with that?
With what?
Counterpoint, couldn't we just help kill a bunch of people
What?
that are on the opposite side? I'm saying, like,
They're dead already.
oh, the phase, yeah.
I mean, I
I
could
want
just
it
turn on
somewhere.
dead,
Find a spot.
but is it a well?
Wow. That's a map right there.
I like
I'll
this
tell you
sad-
what.
Can I
Huh?
step in here?
sad village.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess it would make sense for Darian to once again briefly turn a blind eye to wanton slaughter of people for the good of some.
Here's what-
I mean,
no,
he
here's-
let Etten
Here's
butcher
what
the
I
entire
actually
town.
want. I
for a
want you
bunch
to
of
give that
platinum.
speech.
All
Where,
right.
like, it's permissible to let all these other people die.
Okay.
And then you guys can either sit there in character or have a fucking problem with it, alright?
All right. Okay. All right, everyone. So, we're going to this battlefield where literally, like, entire villages are going to be wiped out. And we need them to be wiped out. Because we have to use this shard to find some other shards so that we can slay some titans so that literally the entirety of the world, or not the world, but, you know, the material plane won't be wiped out. So, it's sort of like a big picture thing in that we have to sacrifice some people so that other people may live. That's the price of the power that we have. That's what we have to do.
I have a true meet in the middle point. They have a shard. We can just get their shard and then go about finding the others.
Can't we just use our shard to find it?
There's got to be another
Well,
way.
yeah, well,
than...
I'm saying they have a shard here. That's how they're going to focus on
Mhm.
finding another shard.
Yeah.
So
we
we just take
we
the
take
shard.
their shard.
And don't
And-
let them kill all these people.
I mean, but don't we need
I
the
like his.
but don't we need
Yeah, I
the
prefer that
murder
one.
to find the other shards?
No, other people are doing this, so perhaps just other people have the shards.
We
just
should
have to look
only
for a lot of
get
people
one
that-
opinion, too.
I mean,
Uthal the Chill's pretty cool about
I
it.
do
You-
not
you
doubt
don't
that
say.
your knowledge is wrong. I just think there may be another
Yeah,
way
there might be
that
You know,
prevents
for
these guys
once-
from dying.
I'm in.
Which
in,
with
in-
which?
in on which side?
I'm agreeing.
I'm
Sorry.
in.
I think, yeah. I mean,
For the
if
greater
we,
good.
we can find one shard definitely here.
Yes.
But in order to find the rest of them, we need the loss of life. We need the sacrifice.
Okay, but in theory, if we were to get their shard to stop them from doing the ritual, right? We would get their shard. Wouldn't
Yeah.
they just stop killing people because now we have the shard and we will find where the other shard is?
No.
But then how would we find where the other shards are?
Without people dying.
We found this one. We found the one prior to it.
We found it.
We found
Since
this
when
one
do
all
we
packaged
make
in.
plans for the future?
That's true, dude.
Exactly.
Tell me that.
Exactly. So why are we planning?
We
to
shouldn't
skip
plan.
this opportunity.
We should not plan. We should just hop right in there and save some lives.
Don't look.
Or don't. Or don't.
I don't think we should let these people die.
Look,
I think we should stop it as soon as possible by retrieving the shard that they already have.
I'm with you. I do not want more people
I mean-
dead, but
we don't
it's a
know.
necessary thing.
They might have already hit the quota for the deaths.
In which case,
so we can just.
let's just.
I
go get- how about
agree
just
that we
decide to
should
just
get the
go
shard right now.
Yeah.
And we should immediately, like, once we get the shard, we try to do the thing, and if we can do the thing, then we stop the murder. But if we can't do the thing, then
What if
then
we
it
let-
happens.
But if
Do
we let
what
it keep
thing?
going?
Do we have everything else we need to do
All
the
right,
thing other
here's
than the
here's
dead
a little
100,000
information that
bodies?
might help you out. That container that Maris gifted to me with the dice inside, that is the mechanism described by Uthal the Chill. Uthal the Cool. His greatness.
Mm-hmm.
Praise be to the cool
Wait, what
one.
mechanism? Well, I know, but like, what was the,
The
mechanism
one
you
that-
described?
The pylon that
The
would
water
pinpoint.
wheel.
The
Oh.
pinpoint.
Mm-hmm.
The
Was it
thing
a-
we need
was
to
it a
get more
pylon?
to gone.
Yeah. So we just use that thing.
Okay.
We like clear out the area around the thing. We use it. Find the stuff. Like whoever uses it remembers. Though it doesn't Don't forget. And then as soon as we use it, we kill all the bad guys.
All right, let's go get the
How
shard.
does that sound?
Are we going to get the shard now?
Yeah,
we have a shard.
We already have a shard.
Still
We
need
just-
to
we
get
just
the other
use the
shard,
thing.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. We use the thing, find the other shards.
Well, no, we need to get the shard that they have.
Yeah, it'll probably be near the thing. So
Okay.
we kill them
That's
there.
fair.
So if I use my shard on that thing, what will happen?
Who knows?
So what? Let's get their shard.
No, we just use your shard first. We kill them, take their shard too.
Let's kill them first.
This plan is lovely.
Yeah.
I wild shape.
It's like I'm
Boom.
ready.
I would like to
All
kill
right.
them first.
19 temporary hit points for everyone. Or if you side with me, 19 temporary hit points.
Only if
We could have met a median. We could have met a median.
That was not inspiring at all.
Well then, I inspired myself. I'll take my temporary hit points.
You can't freely give.
Give me them
I can
temporary.
figure out how to add them. I will.
Well, if you weren't inspired, you don't get it. That's it.
I know, yeah. If you
honestly.
didn't feel
I'm not gonna lie, I was not inspired.
How much?
It was a good speech.
You're a mass
I don't
murderer.
agree with that.
I'm always inspired by sorry.
I thought we came to like a middle ground.
yeah, we worked out a nice agreement.
I'm inspired to help the people,
I'm inspired to
but
do
not
some.
because of sorry.
some cool
Unfortunately,
stuff.
You get no temporary.
I don't get any.
That's
I don't
fine.
either.
Yeah, it's up to you as
Where
a
are we
character
landing
decide
this?
whether your character
Where
would
we drop
feel
boys?
the inspiration.
The angle of approach is up to you guys. However, I won't be giving you surprises. They're very combat ready.
Focus on the field marshals.
Yeah, we have to get there. So.
Perhaps
Land right on
I
top
can
of
take
them.
care of this.
we can land in the middle and have them converge up. Oh, that's not a good idea.
Or wild
So we're
shite
surrounded.
into a whale on top of their field marshal.
Just drop me from the
There is-
Pegasus. I'll revert as soon as I land. Boom.
I mean, you will.
And then the damage
You take
carry
the amount of
over.
damage that you revert you. At the same time,
We
he's
can come
getting
into this
dropped with
No.
like several thousand.
I'm gonna
Are
get
these
my
just
bag
like
of holding
villagers? Are these
filled.
just like villagers?
No,
Those
it's-
are the thing.
Or warriors? Or what are
Is
these?
everything
Those are
on
swarms
the
of
map?
skeletons.
Oh,
That's a lot of swarms.
yeah.
So
I'm
over
not there.
So then it doesn't matter where we.
Yeah, let's just
There's
drop
swarms
into
everywhere. We could
Drop
drop
behind
in
that
right
tree.
here.
Oh, yeah, right behind the trees.
All right. I'm gonna tell you guys.
Oh, that's
not
such
to
a good sorry, Minnie.
spend your
Yeah.
guys' all your
I'm
spell
not up
slots.
front.
I don't want to be in front either. Thank you.
I would like to be
Why?
up front because we're in the woods right now, right? We're in woodland area ish.
Get some nice.
I am ready to go.
Oh,
Fucking
Jesus.
extra. Thing
that's
is
how
like
the
a
whale
fucking
would
brick.
Silence,
sound.
Grayskin.
Well, I think it looks cool if I'm further up. Hold on. There we go.
I'll be leading the charge.
Oh.
Sorry, so tall.
Might as well just get all of our melee people up in the front. Let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Me? One dude melee.
So you guys are on Pegasus, right?
I came off the
You
Pegasus.
are now viewed as
I am
my
still
foe.
on
You
my-
get no more bonus to your
Yes.
saves. Get out of here.
Okay. It's up to you guys to keep track how high you are. Yeah, that means initiative. First I need your initiatives and then I can roll mine. This is how this relative initiative thing works.
Here we go. Not bad at all.
I got a 4.
I got a 4 too.
So you can move us to the bottom.
Right.
21.
So I put us right on the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
22,
Sari's more
and then
dexterous
21,
than I
21.
am. So.
Yeah. 14.
Yeah.
20 to 15.
Hold on.
You roll at advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
What'd you dex?
It's 18 now. How
So
much
plus
is that?
4.
Plus 4?
Yeah.
So I rolled it.
Damn.
Look at our boy.
Then what'd you?
I got a 12.
So Dio's above Darian. And then. Okay, so Akul. Maris was at 22. Yep.
Yes.
Akul was at
21.
Dio was at
17.
Darian was at 12. And Vasily and Sari were at 4.
4. Yep.
What's the easiest way to do this? Group initiatives? Probably.
Yeah.
It's like we just arrived, right?
Just
So I see something neat that I don't know if I'm gonna use right now.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna use that on the hound.
What hound?
I just
My hound?
Oh,
My hound?
no.
I used this on my
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dude, I asked him if we could have used that, and he said yes. It would have worked.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
What?
Using reverse gravity on Kazif, the hound, and we just shot him up, zapped against the wall a couple of times.
You would have disabled him for a long time. Whatever the duration of this spell is.
Oh, that thing was trying to kill us.
I know.
It's only
I'm
1
awing
minute. It
because
only
we
lasts
didn't
for
get
1
to
minute.
do it.
Oh, okay. I thought you were awing because.
1,
Oh
2,
no, he was scary.
4,
Keep getting zapped by
Damn.
whatever's up there.
Oh, look
Oh,
at that.
no.
You people
Could you
roll
stop?
well.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
Could you stop?
Oh no.
Bro,
Sorry, that made me
chill.
think of that.
That's upside down.
Oh boy, I can't wait to get fireball.
No more
Sorry,
fireball.
fireballs me all the time. What do you mean?
Yeah,
That's
they
our
do.
like
That's how we
dynamic
bonded.
duo. Yeah. Sorry, Dio. Just do it.
Yep.
Other than skeletons, are there any other undead roaming around?
Not undead. You have,
Just people?
I guess. There's I'll describe it. We'll do it.
One day. One day we'll have a pet.
One day we'll have a description.
One day more.
He's
I will
growing.
also a pet.
He's growing as we speak.
What is? Did you look at the armor? Like, what? Did you just give him 18 armor?
One day more. Oh my god. Why is,
Yeah, I'm getting some
If we
good
don't
why are these people not rolling twos like us?
Holy shit, that's another 20.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
I got 2 19s and a 20. My initiatives. Damn.
Are they watching?
They've been watching the entire. Like 90% of the Discord staff.
I got
Discord
I got
is
some
watching.
people watching as well.
Yeah,
I
some
played
really?
with a friend, but he
Tech Tory.
Hi mom, hi
Says love
dad.
you, Chris. Good luck.
Hi Thornton PR.
That was our
Sponsor me.
deal, though.
Give me hot dogs.
Free hot dogs.
I want 1 hot dog per game. Is that okay?
You gotta talk to these.
Well,
No, the mic's
yes.
right there.
Oh, you gotta. Okay.
Yeah. All the cameras are.
Is this good for you guys?
Bro, one of my clothespins broke.
Oh no.
Oh, unacceptable.
How about them?
We still keep the monster. Where's the
Look, there's Johnny Crest throughout the winky 3 emoji.
No,
I don't know
that's,
who.
That's my wife.
Oh, okay. Hey.
Hey.
Aw.
Hi,
What's
Mel.
up, Johnny?
Hi Johnny Cress.
Johnny Cress.
Johnny Cress 23. Here's my shout out, guys. Thanks for subbing.
Y'all the small,
What
but
else
you
do I have to
cool,
roll?
baby.
Hey, all you cool
That's
cats and
saves for all
kittens.
your characters.
Yeah.
Oh god. Hey, that's
Bro,
the
if I got
attitude I
death saves on my characters, you'd be in trouble. And I'd be in trouble too, because there'd be a lot of dice.
Silence, dice goblin.
So what you're saying is I need
Yeah.
to pull out my loaded dice?
Yes.
You might.
No, don't say that.
Bro, let me tell
The
you
irony is that
about
we're
the
about to
action
have
economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna cast animated objects for this big ass fight.
Maybe.
No.
Meanwhile, Druid Grove
It's
is gonna
annoying.
make all these trees come to life.
I might AoE spell your thing though.
Yeah.
Keep strong together.
Polymorph times 2.
Damn, dog. There do be a lot of stuff on this.
Oh my god.
You're feeling it.
So which of these are Thayan? Like obviously the undead are, right?
All of them are.
I think they're all bad guys. Yeah.
Where are my peeps at?
No, we
They're
avoided
not
them.
doing good.
They're all fighting in the distance.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wowzer.
Okay, so
Unlike-
as you survey the battlefield, you do see one familiar face in the sea of these people. The person who was aiding Dumian Brumal, Darian's unknown rival, is in the center and appears to be supervising the work of this mechanism in the middle. So this is Latipidis. She was the one who had the whip. The rope of entanglement that she used to drag you guys.
Do I recognize her as soon as I see her?
I want the whip.
She's probably the
Oh,
only person
yeah.
that you've seen like that. If you don't remember, you can look at her token. It's the same mark.
Alright.
You might not have been there.
Cool.
I was gonna say.
Very cool.
Thank you, Monodrin, for the 100 bits.
Who's the
I don't know.
chick in the middle? Who's the chick in the middle?
She's trouble.
Trouble.
Damn, 1,000 bits and I take off a monster.
Come on, guys. 1,000 bits, please.
Dang.
Just smited
There's
my
no way
god.
we're gonna be able to get to this.
Who gave 100 bits?
I think people are itching to roll dice though. Let's try to get through one round of combat before 10.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright.
Okay, so you
I
guys
believe in
land
this.
in. How are you guys approaching? You guys are dropping people off like hot drop and then you pick back up on the Pegasus?
Like, what the hell is it called?
Like who was on the Pegasus?
Like in the army when they
Darian can drop me somewhere
helicopters.
specific that you also.
no, not parachutes. It's
Oh.
fast rope down.
They were on the Pegasus. You were on the Pegasus, right? So I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
stay landing next to you.
Okay.
Air assault. That's what it is. We're gonna air assault in. Just come in low, drop down off some ropes. Get ready.
If only we had a flying squirrel jump.
Okay, so
I mean,
you guys
if-
are flying into this little army.
Yeah.
And we're looking at a small subsection of it.
Mhm.
Knowing that this is going to be a very hard thing to do, you fly in like that, and they're aware of your presence as soon as you start touching the ground.
Yeah.
Which they'll have the jump on, apparently. By a lot.
Can I have my
Nice
carpet
22.
drop some bombs, like a carpet bomb? You know.
I have a javelin we can just dump out.
Javelins out.
We can jump on people with an expanded bag of holding with just a bunch of javelins in it and spear them. to
I'll go
bits.
over the whole group
This is
and
a-
then take a bag of holding and my portable hole and fuse them together.
Well, what I was going to
We
say
need a
is
bag
like
of devour.
we
is what we
kind of
need.
all
I
slide
mean,
off
that's
of our
the
mounts
bag of holding with a bunch
right
of javelin
next
in
to
it.
her.
I believe that
Gang up
she
on
would
her.
not move away from that location that she's guarding. However, she's going to hit the only person that she can see, which is the person in the orange armor and the sword.
Oh,
We haven't.
So, the way I kind of have her.
Darian.
Ooh, I wanted to be.
So Darian,
Darian Vargolf.
I wanted to be right there.
so you didn't want to drop?
I wanted to.
You should have
Like-
said something, bro.
We kind of like all hang off the sides, and then once we're on, we come to a sliding start and just immediate.
Start
Then just
Just
back to back
grab them.
cinematic circle of us fireball.
plus 7 to hit, 21. Okay, you're going to be taking plus 3, 11 plus 6, 7, 13, 23. So 11 plus 23 damage,
What damages are that?
poison, and
I'm resistant to poison. What is the poison? What is the poison?
we don't get specific. Why are you immune to certain kinds?
I am I'm resistant.
Just resistant to poison. Okay. I don't have I just don't have a poison type. I'm sorry.
Fair.
She's of infernal descent, so when she's shooting these things, it's just laced with poison magic. So it's not like specific poison.
Well, which damage
It's
was the poison?
The poison was the larger portion. I'm also going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, which I'd imagine you do at advantage.
22.
You're going to want the all day from this, so just keep
And then a con save.
probably at advantage, right? Because it's a poison save.
Uh, 19.
Yeah, 19 save. And I'll attack you again.
This guy.
So that's going to be 10 points of normal damage coming up next with a higher roll than last time. And that's going to be 6 plus 7, 13 plus 8, 22. 21.
21, yeah.
21, so you can have the 21, and then I'll shoot you guys.
Who's
7.
doing? That's her doing this.
Yeah,
or you?
the lady.
So she's arcing back these arrows and just shooting them into Darian, and she's doing it pretty successfully. So that's going to be a 24 to hit for 6 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1, which is going to be 7. So you can have the 7 damage. Got it all? Alright, let's move to the next one. So we're going to have our closest mage to me is going to be casting a spell.
How far away are they?
That was great, guys.
I'm trying to see.
It's being torn to pieces.
Come on, man. It's going to be okay.
Yeah. Might even bring back room for if things get bad.
True. Let's see what the range on this bad boy is. 120 feet. Hypnotic power. So that's wisdom saves from literally everyone.
It's a charm effect, right? So.
Yes, so some of you guys.
21.
Nice.
Everyone within 10 feet of me, you get a +5.
You
Enjoy.
guys probably will be okay, but hopefully I knock somebody up here.
Natural 27.
It's not sounding like it.
Thanks for the plus
25.
23.
You're welcome. All of you are. You're welcome.
15.
With
Oh,
Plus
no.
5.
+5?
No. That was with the +5, but I didn't add my save.
Just tell me what the base was, but it's probably exceeding. It's not a very hard save.
No, the base was.
Wisdom, yeah, you have a plus 10 to it. What do you want now?
Jesus.
25 for you. 25 for this guy. Dude. I'm looking on it. 15. Oh my god, wait, I didn't add my
Yeah,
wisdom.
we all got about 20.
Okay, you guys are all good and successful from the save, which could shift things up. Let's do.
Until they I think it's
Nerds.
What is this guy looking like? Like, does this guy look arcane?
Yes, all the bald people.
They are all wizards. Shitty wizards. So hard trash.
Where's my ruler?
It's right here. The ruler?
Yeah, can you hand me the ruler?
I just want to fit a rule.
We don't. We play diagonals, you know. But that's okay. That shit too hard.
Don't do it again. Leave me alone.
I appreciate it.
Web.
Web.
Oh
These are all
no.
undead. These are all undead. These are all things.
Yeah,
Iridescent.
yeah, these are all bad guys.
Is it iridescent?
I know, but are they actually undead? Like, creature type? Or are they alive?
These, I don't know. This
Redhead, the
I know.
bald people, they're alive. They're humanoid,
And the
as
soldiers.
far
I
as we can
assume.
tell. And then you got
Then you have the soldiers.
So that's a dexterity save from
22.
everybody, please.
Oh no.
Dexterity.
Oh, natural 20.
24.
22.
22.
Oh, wait, 29.
18.
Huh?
Oh, wait, we get a
Yeah,
+5?
you're-
Yeah,
Is
we
it
get a
plus 5?
Oh,
Okay.
17.
Oh,
I'll-
okay.
I'll burn though.
27.
23.
22.
So everybody over 20.
No, I'm under 20.
What'd you get?
17.
Yeah, you're good still. So I'm gonna layer that as far up as I can. That's a web spell that you guys all succeeded on. Maris, it's your turn.
Great. All right.
Dex boy looking at.
Do I see? So, do these people look? Do they look undead?
No.
No. Okay. And how far away is Massey rolling?
9 o'clock.
We'll do this round. And we'll go.
That's
Well, not
60
round,
feet,
this
right?
turn.
12 inches is 60 feet, right? Yeah. 60 feet. So I am going to just through my Knaith Mandolin, I will play a tune and I will cast Dominate Person on this guy.
Okay.
So it'll be a Wisdom save 18 at disadvantage. You can see at advantage too. What it means, but
I'll just DC 18.
7.
Wisdom save. Okay, you have dominated him.
And I will tell
Good
him these
shit.
are not his friends, and I will direct him towards this guy.
Well, actually, I'll hit you with one counterspell coming from the person closest to you.
I'll counterspell that.
Are you within 60 feet of the other person? I think you might be, because 60 feet was the
Well,
range.
60 feet was the range of the ruler, right? That's 60 feet.
No, that's 30.
That's 30?
It's
Oh,
5
they're within
foot per
60
inch.
feet. Oh, okay.
So they both within 60 feet?
Yep.
Double counterspell.
Okay. Well, do you still have to
Sorry.
roll? Did you cast it at a higher level? Do you still have to roll? For
Okay. We'll do one of those. 10 plus modifier.
I'll cutting words it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
Oh wait, no, I already
You can't
counterspelled
use
for
your
reaction.
reaction.
Yeah, never mind.
Let me double check this modifier. Make sure.
Yeah, if it's 20, like if they have a 20, then it succeeds. If they have 18, it does not.
I just want us to crump. I'll crump them.
They need a 20 on the die?
No, they need 10. If they have, I don't know what their
It's 16.
intelligence. It's 15.
No, the roll is 16.
Oh, okay, then you're good.
Okay.
Oh, is that disadvantage?
No, it's not disadvantage.
Oh.
No, it was the roll. The roll for the dominate was a disadvantage.
Oh, that.
That is my turn. Next time I'll tell it.
That's it, guys. We gotta end here because we're already over time.
No, we're not.
So, yeah, we are by 5 minutes.
Who could
Man,
do that?
only if we didn't start 40 minutes late.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I will make sure to leave at 5 o'clock next
Don't
time.
pick up your pieces. I need to take a picture. It's probably better if you guys do. Cause
Alright.
I will be here early next time.
Yeah, I hope to see you early. Hot dogs in hand.
I am going to have some giant trees for these guys to turn into.
Attack squirrels?
Attack squirrels? I mean, you're already looking up how to make
Weaponized
rodents, weaponized rodents.
God bless.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh yeah, thank you guys so much.
He's gonna pop his head around.
Hope you guys
I already
enjoyed
turned
it.
that shit off.
Jeez, we went off for like an hour.
Nerds.